and the disclaimer.
Why the fuck are we here?
We don't even do this shit. What the fuck do we even have a disclaimer?
Disclaimer?
Why does it
Like,
even matter?
It doesn't even fucking matter anymore, bro. Like, do they even fucking read that shit?
What's the point?
I guess it's just a cool thing at this point.
Yeah,
It's like a
guess-
nice little decal for the show.
We already took responsibility.
At this point, YouTube doesn't read; they just watch.
Gives a shit, right?
Fuck.
Yeah.
They don't even do that. They just listen.
They really
Stream
just-
farms all day. Just their headphones. I'm triggered. It's this one. This one right here.
Misfit Nation. Misfit.
And we are back.
Are we really?
I meant back in the Gulag. We're back in YouTube jail, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Habitual offenders.
Hey, look, I got a nicer cell this time. I'm all with it.
you got top bunk?
I'm becoming one of those lifers. I'm like, hey, yeah, you know.
Yeah,
At
this is
this
life.
point, we're trustees.
We're trust, yeah, right.
Yeah.
They got me watching the gun line.
Yeah, we mopping shit.
They got me holding all the keys.
Word.
Yeah. So we are here. We've been suspended again. This time, I gotta say, it felt a little more calculated, and I think that's why I'm a little more level-headed about it.
Mm.
It's almost like, you don't get to a general that easily once you know it's war. It's like, all right, motherfuckers. Before I was trying to figure it out. Now
I know. That made it clear.
I'm just saying it felt calculated in the way of like they suspended us on the last day of our probation in order to basically to put us on a final and then extend our probation another 90 days.
Another 90 days, right?
So it just felt like it was on a video that I did like a week and a half prior to that, so they could have got to it. Like it just felt like, let me let you think you're all right.
It felt like they saw it. They were like, I'm gonna get him on Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Let's give him make it another 90.
They threw a party for it too. They're like, oh, today's the day. It's Misfit Nation Day? Oh shit.
It's Misfit Nation Day.
I love destroying their channel.
They all gathered around the computer and went, who's gonna do the honors?
Wait, no, they're like, wait. Let's play them one last time because they're hilarious.
Yeah, right.
They're hilarious, but they can't stay.
Yeah, so I mean, it was we're suspended for 2 weeks. Can't post, can't do anything, can't live stream on the main channel. So, the usual stuff. It's let everybody know if you can spread the word and let people know that we're going to be on this backup channel. Now, I did want to talk to you guys because I was thinking of the idea of, sticking to the backup channel for a little while, just until the heat's off of us.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Sort of use this as the El Camino, if you will.
Yeah. Just wait till the heat die down. I'm with that. It'll still give us a chance to do a live. I already know the real fans is here, and the ones that ain't right now, they're probably gonna watch it later. So we just gotta keep building on that, and I think the best way to do it is to take this time and just develop this channel a little bit. Also, don't forget, I know we always shout out Rumble. We need people to go over to Rumble to make that a more viable source. And I understand
Definitely.
that it's not the same as YouTube, but it is okay to change sometimes.
Yeah, and even if you're not
Got to.
comfortable with Rumble, they also have Odyssey. We're also on that. If you even want to catch us on Getter instead of freaking Twitter, because they're on the same bullshit, you catch us on that.
That's what we got to do.
That's what we gotta do.
But that might be, we talk about it every time we get suspended, but this to me, I said it on the video when when we first got it, that I just had a feeling when we got it that this just felt calculated, and it felt like they know, we're not at the point where we can rally fucking people behind us. You know what I mean? Like, not enough anyway. And it's just we're in a weird place, that weird place of like, this could be the place where, they kill some channels, and it's possible we could be a victim of it. Mm. I'm not saying we're going away. I'm just saying that channel could just be a victim of the circumstances.
Kaputs.
And yeah, I mean, it's sad, but like I'm not beyond like trying to keep building this, because a YouTube channel isn't the business itself. You know what I mean? There's other avenues, there's other things.
Yeah, exactly.
It just might put us out for a little bit, but
Shit,
I'm just saying
if you on Podbean, you hear us every day.
that too.
So
Continue on Podbean and just do
Podbean.
fucking audio. That's what the show originally was anyway. So
100%.
and I'm a radio guy, so I don't mind doing that. But yeah, so the thing is YouTube's made it very clear they're not a free platform. They made it very clear of the things they don't want us to talk about for whatever reasons they are. But whatever the reasons are anti-free speech. Whatever the reasons are, I don't care what they are. They automatically go to, we're trying to keep information that's harmful to the public, and it's like, well, you can fucking do that with anything. You know what I mean? I can look up
whatever you deem is harmful to the public.
Yeah, I can go look up how to build a 3D gun right now.
And it's like Wunda always says, whenever we read them shits, it's always we think. It's like, do you think or it violated your guidelines? Like, which one is it?
And what is the information? Yeah, what is the information? Because it's inconsistent.
Exactly.
Right.
And then also, what is the metric of what's harmful to the public enough to we have to get rid of it? Like, what is your metric on that? What is the philosophy or psychology behind it? What's the studies that prove this? Or are you just doing a knee-jerk reaction thing? So, like, for instance, I got an email from AdSense, who's the people who, monetize all the YouTube stuff, all the ads and all that stuff, where it says they'll no longer be monetizing on any videos talking about Ukraine and the conflict over there with Russia. And it's like, if you've noticed, a lot of YouTubers have gotten really quiet about that fucking story. And I didn't understand why. And then when I read that,
the news can talk about it.
Yeah, control the narrative. They don't want there to be an independent narrative or independent opinion out there about certain things. So we have let's make the list now. We have Ukraine now. Ukraine, Russia, I would even put in there. Maybe not as much with Russia, but Ukraine for sure. The election and COVID.
Well,
those three things are the narratives they want to control the worst.
They did strike us with COVID early on, but we've been talking Ovid ever since, and they didn't strike us for that. So I do find it interesting that the narratives is sort of changing on COVID. Could they have chosen that video? How are they choosing the video? I don't know. Is it based off of how fresh? Are they just checking our account today? Like, how does something like that even pop up? You know what I mean? Are we being reported? Is it actually a
person watching it? Exactly. We've been talking about that for a long time. Is it a person or a machine?
Yeah.
Is it looking for buzzwords, or is it
what determines their decisions to just, and of course, I always maintain it's a business. They can run it as they see fit. YouTube was designed to be it's sort of like the public square. So it should have remained that way. But when you get corporations, you get advertising money, Pepsi, all these other big ass places with a lot of fucking money, it turns into something else. The same thing happened to Twitter.
Yeah.
Once the big money gets involved, and I mean, you can even look at like the news stations. You see all these fucking news stations coming up with apps. Why is there a CBS app? It's because nobody's actually watching TV. Everybody's on their phone.
I think that, yeah, you're right. But I think it's also like Twitter is what they use to control narratives. That's like specifically, we talked about the Elon Musk thing last week. I think YouTube definitely goes under the radar a little bit because people definitely bring it up in that conversation, but it should definitely be brought up in terms of like the public square or even free press to a degree, because there's a lot of journalists on YouTube that are running their own businesses. So does YouTube fall under that, what is it, Section 230 thing? I don't know. I don't know if they should be awarded the same protections because it's a public square.
Right.
It is what it is. And to be fair, I don't think Rumble should be either. Just to keep them in check. Like that's
no. Well, the thing is, and I get where you're coming from, but if it's a company and they have rules, because I always bring it back to the terms and conditions. We never read them shits. So we're just clicking, and somewhere in there it will say, if we determine that this video, for whatever reason, we can pull it down at any time, we agree to that. So I know we got to share some of the blame in terms of we kind of knew what we were signing up for.
We ignorantly signed up for it. Yeah.
We just didn't know YouTube would have taken it this far. You know what I mean? Because if you look at the actual content you can go on YouTube right now and see shit about gang wars and gang shit from actual gang members that are filming this shit. It won't get taken down unless there's like a crime involved. Other than that, people are doing content on that. So
Blaze, leave our fans out of this. Sorry,
the gangsters. But why go through all those lengths to stop a channel that, and let's be real, we're growing the channel. We appreciate every last one of our viewers, but we're not a big channel. Mm-hmm. So why look at us with the things that we're saying? We're not a threat, but obviously we must be. If the information you think you're protecting is so important, you got to pull our channel down.
I think it's because of the fact that we're a conservative show, but we blend. And I think that's more of a threat than a guy like a Shapiro, a Crowder. You know what I mean? Crowder's kind of in that place too, where he gets the college kids, and he's kind of a cool kind of figure.
I think he gets that.
Can the comments also take a play on a banning of a video?
I don't think so. And that's another thing. That's why I've been kind of refraining from being in the comment section. And I don't know if that's a detriment to people wanting to get in the comment section, but it's like, I don't know. I've taken that into consideration. I've taken the titles into consideration, taken everything. And it's like
the comments, we would be getting a lot more. YouTube is also blocking the comments because there's been times where you'll post a video. I won't watch it till like maybe a couple hours later. I'll see where it says 2 or 3 comments. I'll click on it and they're not there.
You won't see them.
They're not there.
Yeah.
So obviously they're not only punishing us, but they're punishing the fans for wanting to write comments under what they deem to be misinformation or hateful.
Yeah.
Pick your poison.
Yeah. And that's why I said it's just a matter of time before they hit us with something about hate speech or something like that. I know it. I just know where the argument always goes. And it's like this playing the fucking semantics game of, we're gonna strike you for talking about election that happened 2 years ago. And it's like, all right. I didn't know that was even relevant anymore.
I didn't think you were still sore about that one, Jack.
You know you guys won, right?
Should be able to talk about it. It's not like he's going anywhere.
What the fuck? We can all see him. So it's like, it's just, again, if YouTube wants to close their conversation on their platform, that's their goddamn choice then. If we're going to go down the route of they're a private company, then fucking let them walk off the cliff.
If I'm
and
we'll
play. Sorry,
yeah, go ahead.
We'll just play the rules and survive as long as we can. But at some point, just so people understand that I do want to make exclusive content for Rumble, and I'm just trying to figure out the whole logistics of that on my side in terms of production. But that's definitely coming down the pike. I definitely want to make exclusive content for Rumble and have YouTube be its own fucking thing, and we figure out the rules.
Figure that shit out. Yeah.
But sorry, what were you gonna say, Blaze?
What did you have some?
Go ahead.
Fuck, I forgot. You got hit with the button. God damn it, I wasn't ready. Wasn't ready for the limelight.
It's not as cool now.
No!
Man. I just ruined it.
Why did you ruin it? I had such a good thing going. How am I supposed to do that next week?
You can do it. You can bring it back. I have faith in you.
I'll find a way. But yeah, go ahead,
you're a wily cat. I think you can figure it out. Go ahead, Wunda.
My personal opinion on it is the fact that you even said it, having to put someone in check, regardless of if it's the person recording or putting YouTube in check. The fact that it's supposed to be a platform where it's supposed to be a free speech thing, was a free speech thing, and have to put somebody in check is going to lead down to the path of somebody getting suspended, and it's going to be down to us. Because we could go on this channel right now, speak what we feel is deemed bullshit, and they don't do no consequence on this page.
Mm-hmm.
But we're on one that has a little bit of subscribers, and they're up our dick hole like a catheter, like I said on the fucking show. And
to what you're saying, I'm not at all skirting the idea that this is definitely part of the ideological war. Mm-hmm. This is what it is. Like, if we were talking about the same thing on the other side, we wouldn't get a strike. Just that, it would be that simple. If Donald Trump won the fucking election, talking about election fraud would not be a problem.
Nope.
We
'Cause
all
they
know
did
it.
They did it all last time
We
when
all
he won
know
the
it.
election.
We all know it. So it's double standards. It's part of the war. We don't control this website. Look at what we got to go through in terms of like we're rooting for Elon Musk to take over a website just so we could speak freely.
Right.
So is there just going to be, we're going to have to wait for another, billionaire to come and buy YouTube and do the same thing?
Well, I think where the focus is on YouTube, and don't get me wrong, I do think there is a value in podcasts being on YouTube, and there's value in like sports shows being on YouTube. But the music on YouTube, that shit is on YouTube is almost a record label at this point. You know what I mean? Like their music, their Vivo videos, that's a direct company. We to get into ad dollars, and then of course there's the chance to play the Super Bowl commercials once they have the contract with NFL to do that. So with all of that money involved, they don't give a fuck about niggas talking. They'll just fucking kick us out like it's nothing because we ain't even bringing in money like that.
Yeah, but Blaze, then at what point do they start going after that? Oh, I don't like what you said in that song. They already do that. Where remember back in the day, you'd have a radio version and
the clean and the dirty.
And back in the day, it started. Remember, it started as okay, I'm just gonna bleep out the curse words. Then it became I have to rewrite the whole entire line. You know what I mean? And to me, that's like when Mystical had to turn it to Shake It Fast instead of Shake Your Ass. It's like you just change the entire essence of the fucking song.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the same.
It doesn't. And it doesn't even like make it as much
Shake it fast.
Shake it fast.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like when you have to change the art, you're changing the art now. It's not the original art piece. You know what I mean? It's like painting over something lewd in a fucking picture.
Right.
It's like it's now not the same thing. So I think it's artists gave in on that to a degree, where it's I'm going to change the line just to make it radio friendly. It's like I get it. You want to sell it, but at the same time,
I don't know if that's a completely fair point, or maybe it is, but I don't agree with you only because I don't think people put stock into radio shows because of talk shows. If there wasn't a talk show, if there was just a regular, you know how back in the day radio stations only played just music. Oh, but welcome to 101.5. We got the tunes all night. Shit like that. Like that don't really happen no more. And if it does, a lot of people aren't even listening to the radio. They make their own playlists.
But are you saying that you don't agree that they might start censoring music?
Oh no, they've already censored music.
Okay.
Yeah. But they censor music to who they need to. Like Doja Cat can sing about getting dick in her pussy. Love you, Doja. But you know we can't do certain things, and that shit's on YouTube for everybody to see. You know what I mean? So it's the privilege of the people who can, and the people who don't share the same ideology as the people who run the company. Now, if an Elon Musk bought YouTube, you might see shit to change. It just depends at who's on the top. Also, the biggest way to get change is to get people off of that platform. But not enough people hate it enough to leave it. It's convenient. I hate YouTube. I go on YouTube all day. You know what I mean? So I can only imagine people who only just watch YouTube. The motherfuckers that bought Red. There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, but see, the problem is that it's like, all right, for instance, they took down a bunch of COVID shit, right? Which I'm trying to speak carefully, but which turned out to be true. You know what I mean? But they took it down in the name of it's harmful to society. So in actuality, what they did was harmful to society, and they caused deaths.
Because they took the information away.
Right. So what I'm saying is, in those terms, I get what you're saying. It's like we can fix things and we can do, but the damage has been done in a lot of cases. Gotcha. If you look at culture is fucked right now. We can't even talk to people without it. Just doesn't work anymore. We can't find
no communication.
We can't find an objective truth.
No common ground.
Yeah, and they're the cause of it. Absolutely the cause of it. This exactly what they're doing to us. They're the cause of it.
Yeah.
What they've done to countless other people. There's a guy who just got murdered in the Ukraine because he's a journalist. And they dubbed him a Putin sympathizer in America. The Daily Beast dubbed him a Putin sympathizer.
And Ukrainians killed him?
And the Ukrainian government killed him. Yeah, and he went online before.
Zelensky put the order in. Holy
I don't
shit.
know. I don't know.
All right, yeah.
I don't
I
know
don't want to
fully.
get too crazy. I'm mentioning.
Oh, yeah,
names
we're
and
talking
shit.
about
My
Ukraine.
bad.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Wait. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Show.
Stop the presses. But yeah. That I'm just saying. Whatever, regardless of what it is, that was their reasoning.
Right.
Is because of that narrative they put out, and it's like you're literally causing people to get killed, murdered, because you don't agree with them, and it's like. I don't think it's hyperbolic anymore when we say like these people want to see us die.
No, they might really want to see us go.
I don't think it's hyperbole anymore.
You know, in the and I hate to get preachy on y'all. You know, in the Bible when it say the end times come and everybody persecute the Christian them.
The rapture died.
Mm-hmm. So I'll tell you, it's gonna be. But look, a situation like that would be real easy because they can label you something that they already hate. And then, okay, so it goes from we're suspending you to now you don't have a voice to now you won't shut up till, okay, we got to execute him because he's problematic. You know what I mean? Like
well,
it'll get down to that level to where people can look at that execution and be like, that's justifiable.
Well, you're missing the one thing is we're gonna do everything you said, but in that we're gonna make people believe that they're harmful to society.
Yeah.
So that way, when we're ready to go, all right, we're gonna kill them. Society's like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what Hitler did.
Mm-hmm.
Same exact fucking thing what Hitler did. And they did it with COVID, where they go, oh, that political side doesn't believe in you know, the disease itself. So if it's anybody spreading disease, it's them. And that's exactly what Hitler did. He conflated the Jews with spreading diseases.
Mm-hmm.
So they just did it with an ideology over a race.
Could you imagine if Bovid was really like some zombie making thing? People would have killed conservatives for real. Like they would have. Yeah. They would have really got them because now it's survival mode. So.
Well, why do you think?
I don't think libs could kill conservatives because most libs don't have guns. But go ahead.
Or the strength.
No, that's the crazy thing. Libs have guns.
Yeah, they do.
Their security, if they can afford it.
No. We're talking. Yeah.
Oh, illegal ones.
Well, yeah, I would think so.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
You can follow the law. The law? You kidding me?
Yeah, they just don't believe in. They don't believe that conservatives and Republicans should have guns.
Yeah.
So they believe in guns. They believe that they should have them.
They should have them.
Yeah. It's just that's the quiet part that they won't say out loud.
It should protect them.
Yeah. So see, if they would just say that, then their argument would make sense about gun control.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll be like, okay, that makes sense why you would think that, but they know it's wrong.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Yeah, they know it's discrimination.
So you got to blame it on every random act that ever happens and say, look, this is why we need this.
No, it's I'm gonna pretend I'll give up my guns, and then it's like, all right, we'll do it.
Lead by example.
No, you're the problem. That's what they're doing. And then when you give up your guns, they go, no, I'm not giving up my guns. What are you talking about?
Oh, thanks for your guns, buddy.
As soon as we give up our guns, it's going to be another attack. And then they go back, this is exactly why you need guns.
Right.
And then there's a huge surge in gun prices. It's all the same people, really, if we really want to talk about it.
Then you try to get your gun back. Ooh, you forfeited your right.
Oh, you gave it up already. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
That's the last
Scary
fucking
shit.
That's the last straw. In my world.
Listen, the way to true like American freedom, just got to get some capital. Get some capital.
Money.
You know what I mean? Look, man, money makes
it's all
the world.
about the money.
I hate to get Vinci on y'all, but the money make the world go around. You feel me? Like you just get the cash. You're open to do other shit because look, there are more popular people than us that share our opinions. Yes, maybe we can be brash, but that's the nature of the show. You know what I mean? But if we're saying the same information that they're getting hit for and they're staying around, it's because they have the capital to fight it. So
yeah, you're right.
So
you're right.
So if you have a little bit of change, you might be able to stick around. But as for us, we're just gonna keep building because we know what we got is natural. And we'll figure out what to. I don't think it's the last of that channel. I do think maybe it's the last of that channel being as raw and authentic politically.
As
you know
raunchy.
He's the puss.
We'll leave the puss for Rumble.
Exactly.
Where it has period blood.
Rumble got a period blood. Go over the Rumble.
They get the period blood.
Yeah,
Jokes.
Exactly.
That's the selling point.
But that's
You're right,
look,
though.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna
Yeah.
have to be, at least for now. Maybe YouTube will change one day, but at this point they're a conglomerate, and I only see them getting more corporate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I want to preserve the channel. That's all I want to do.
True.
So it's I'm not gonna censor anything, but I'm down to play with the rules. I'm down to play with the rules.
Yeah.
I think we're good at that.
We have to go back to saying things like it didn't affect the outcome.
Yeah.
We actually have to keep that up.
The wink and the nod. That's all you need. The wink and the gun.
Yeah. Come on. You guys know we're playing, right?
Hey, come on. Come on. That's all you do. You end it with, come on.
Yeah. I'm just kidding, ladies. You know I love you.
You know I love you. Pretty much. All right. Well, let's move into some topics.
Sure.
Are
we getting into Johnny Depp or Disney? I mean, it's the same shit almost. But which one are we attacking here first?
I was gonna say I kind of just want to talk about Johnny Depp all night.
We can lead into Disney.
Well, what is Disney? Because Disney is basically losing their government.
Nah, let's talk about Depp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring it from Disney. All right, look. So
I think we do it the other way because I think that'll be a quicker one because we're gonna
let's do it. So the kids,
the kids,
yeah, Disney World. They lost their government funding, like their foothold on Florida.
No, well, Disney has its own government. Did you know about this?
Yeah, they have their own. Yeah, they purchased the land around Disney World.
Yeah, they control the land.
I think they have their own police force too, right?
No, they have a security force, but
that's armed,
an armed security force, but they rely on the highway patrol and the sheriffs and all that stuff.
Because they don't have a Disney jail.
Disney jail.
I thought there was a Disney jail. There wasn't a Disney jail?
Yeah, they send Donald Duck over there with the fucking police badge. And just come on, put your hands up. I don't do good Donald Duck.
Would be a racist.
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck would be a racist cop for sure.
Yeah. I can't even do it, Donald. Can you?
Wow. How did you do that?
Throw an N-word in there when you do it.
It worked. Holy shit.
Oh, damn. You're doing good Donald Duck. So, well, it's a really interesting story, like how they got the government.
How they got that?
Well, how they built Disney World in the first place is they bought all the land under shell companies, right? And one of the shell companies is called Reedy Creek. And if you notice, the city is called Reedy Creek County or something like that.
Reedy Creek County, okay.
Yeah, so it's named after one of Walt Disney's old shell companies. But yeah, they basically because Disney World was built off of Epcot.
Yes, Epcot was the main attraction back in the day.
So the reason why they got the government control over the land is because originally Epcot was supposed to be like a futuristic city, like a legit city, where they were it was like almost an experimental kind of city, where they were gonna do fucking Jetsons kind of shit. And all the houses were going to be futuristic, all that type of shit. And basically the government was behind the idea of it because they thought it was going to propel them into the future. And then the plan eventually failed, and it became...
We'll just throw some rides in here and see what happens.
It became the shittiest park in
the most wonderful land of them all.
Yeah,
futuristic bullshit.
Come see the big ball in Canada.
That shit is terrible.
Disney World, is it really terrible?
Not Disney World.
Epcot.
Oh, Epcot. Yeah, Epcot's trash.
It has maybe one good
nothing.
Floridians don't like Epcot. If you go to Epcot and you like it, you're not from Florida.
I liked the Norway ride.
I like you to end the show.
Because guys, good night.
I'm more of an attraction guy than a rides guy.
Oh my god. I go to museums and I have really deep thoughts.
Yeah, right. I thought about the Norway, the Norwegians, the Norse gods.
Small
I thought
World
about them.
should have been at Epcot and it would have had a great attraction.
That's true.
Test Track. What about Test Track?
Fuck it.
Test Track. It does. Suck.
Test Track was trash.
It sucks a dick.
Epcot doesn't have any redeeming values unless you're like 80 and you just want to go outside the house.
I like history and stuff, so I was into that, but it wasn't fun.
Read a book.
Yeah, well, it's like you go to a book.
You spent $300 to be here, and you're not having fun. You're learning. What the fuck?
You pay to learn.
It's like it's like college with no degree. That's what you did when you went to Epcot.
Well, college with a degree is still equivalent to.
Just way more expensive.
And I'm pretty sure it's nothing like the countries they represent.
I don't hear about Norway and BC.
Definitely not from a Riddy Creek Elementary.
Well, long story. I mean, people think like, oh, that's that. Like, why did they get their own government? It's like some kind of crony capitalism shit. And I was like, let me look into that because it doesn't make sense why they would get their own government. But if you're kind of going like I'm building the city of tomorrow kind of idea,
it makes sense.
And back in those days, you could sell that easily, especially if you're Walt Disney and you.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna make this thing.
Yeah. Well, Walt Disney was a fucking genius.
Walt Disney was the what's his name? Fuck.
The Walt Disney of Walt Disney.
The Walt Disney.
Another button, man.
Yeah, I gotta get it. Because I gotta get it right.
2 buttons in one night.
Steve Jobs. Damn, that's what I was trying to get. Steve Jobs.
No, Steve Jobs was the fucking Walt Disney of
whatever
he was.
Right.
Shut up! Shut up!
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So fitting.
Oh, fuck it, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was all that also happened after Walt Disney died, so it wasn't even like it was because he died that it got approved.
He's not dead, Chris. He's just frozen.
He's frozen.
He's sleeping.
He's sleeping.
You're right.
Frozen is definitely a movie based on him.
Oh,
holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
Did you just take a red pill?
Ancient astronaut theorists say yes.
Holy shit! It blew my mind just now.
Jesus Christ!
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much they're losing that, because it's kind of irrelevant now because they're not building the city of tomorrow, so they should sort of lose it. There's no reason to keep it.
What is the advantage that they have to that? They pay less in property taxes, probably. Right?
They don't. I don't think they pay any taxes.
They don't pay any taxes.
No, they don't pay any taxes to the counties around them.
Shit,
yeah.
they are
They're their government.
Yeah.
They're paying taxes to themselves.
God damn, they're Disney write their own checks.
You know what Disney
What a
does?
life.
Disney there's a council, and all the landowners around are part of the council. And basically, they always put Disney people in the top seats. So, like for instance, if they need like a liquor license, they just go through that council for like a new restaurant or bar that they're or hotel that they're building, and then they basically approve their own liquor license.
Wow.
Yeah, so they skirt a lot of shit.
I honestly think
They say Jewish people run shit.
Hey, he was the anti-Semite.
Oh, hold on. All right. You think that?
All right.
I think that Disney could survive if both, and I don't know if he gets anything from Disneyland, but Disney World, all of that shit, that could go. Disney, the corporation will survive. It's too much branding. It's too much. They've gotten too much money at this point to where even if they did lose government land, it probably wouldn't even hurt them to pay the taxes.
I kind of disagree.
You know what I mean?
I think if they lost the parks, that would be a tremendous blow.
No,
because of the fact. Let me tell you why.
Tell me why.
Because a big part of watching the movies and all that shit is, hey, we can go to Disney World and see the characters and actually live in the Toy Story world if I want
That's
to.
their world.
That's
yeah.
true. That's true.
And then when you go there and watch it, and then you come back, or when you go there and see it, and you go home, it adds another element to actually watching the movies
agreed.
again.
Disneyland, Disney World are the bridge between reality and Disney.
It's the blurring of the line almost for kids.
Okay.
And even some adults, to be honest.
Okay. And here's where I am going to disagree. So I see in a world where, because listen, companies close all the time, right? Still waiting on Chuck E. Cheese to shut down.
That shit is holding on by a thread.
But everything tends to go.
It's government cheese at this point. Sorry, go ahead.
Sure. That the capital that Disney already has, we're talking Disney corporations. They own everything. They own Hulu. They own ESPN. They own cruise lines. There's too much ways that they can get money. The Disney app itself blows money out the water. You know what I'm saying? And then now you got to think, okay, well, we closed down the parks, so now we gotta find a different way for kids to spend money on us. Get everybody. We have Disney Oculuses now. Now you get to watch the show just like you're almost there. Fucking, I'm telling you,
I don't think it's the same.
Kids with technology, bro, they're not gonna care if they close down the park. It'll take 10 years for kids not to care.
For there to be a wave?
They would have never been there.
You're kind of forcing the technology to become a thing if you do delete
No.
that out of it.
No, you're missing.
Disney could float for 10 years, and by 10 years, no kid born after they close is ever going to care that they were there.
No, you're missing an entire, like, since when did it open? The 60s?
You must
I believe.
forget.
You're missing that entire generation of people who are still alive, generations and generations that have gone to Disney. It's part of their fucking lives.
That still goes there, like every other weekend and shit.
So even if kids are born after it's gone, you're still gonna have the memory of Disney World.
Disney
tell you what, go ahead.
Disney would still make movies and still make new characters and still push them in little puppets at that damn park.
Okay.
I'm telling you, they need those parks.
I gotta see it.
They need those parks.
I gotta see it. I think they can make it. And maybe that's just me being ignorant because I haven't been there in a while. But Disney World doesn't, like, I'd go to Islands of Adventure if I wanted to get on a ride. You know what I mean? Like, Disney World doesn't appeal to me. I can see where you guys are coming from when you're talking about the kids and the branding and all that stuff. I just think that if you take something away, I remember Boomers. I was born on Boomers. You live around here, you used to go to Boomers. That shit went away. Shit can go away, and you move on. You know what I mean?
This is why though Walt Disney was a genius, right? Is because he built this system where they basically almost like breed artists. Okay. You know what I mean? That's part of what Epcot was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like an art district where they were basically building, like, how do we create animators that just like that? How do we create the world's greatest animators? How do we create the imagination that they can have, like the freedom and all that type of stuff? And they created this town that they all lived in, and they fucking hated it because they had to live by Disney rules and all that stuff, and it killed their their creativity.
Right.
So that's what he kept retrying that idea over and over. And that's where they're at now, where they actually do like sort of have people from all over the world that just are trained for Disney.
Right.
You know what I mean? Pixar, all that shit. So like we're looking at almost the finished product of a genius from that was way beyond his time in the 60s. And then it like so much so that his idea came to fruition after he died. And he's remembered for something he did after he died. Okay. So I don't know. There's a level of like, I think it's so embedded in our culture that you might be right. They could survive in terms of it, just the name and then, buying up stuff. But like, for instance, do you think if like McDonald's started buying up, the movies and shit like that, and then they got rid of the restaurants, do you think McDonald's is like relevant? Survive?
I think that's a tad bit different, and here's why. Disney World, yes, internationally people come from all over the world to go there, but it's a difference when you have your establishment in every corner of the world. It's just more generated people that'll never see a Disney World in the day in their life who goes into a McDonald's for a hamburger. You know what I mean? It's just
everybody in the
too
world
much.
knows Mickey Mouse.
Knows Mickey Mouse, but never been to the park. We're talking about generating money and how that would work. McDonald's generates too much money, way more than Disney does.
Yeah, but McDonald's like doesn't need Ronald McDonald to sell cheeseburgers to kids.
No,
kids just love cheeseburgers.
It's cheeseburgers. It's what it is. So you can't ever take away that aspect of McDonald's, but I do believe you can take the aspect of a park away and a corporation survive.
No, because then you're just selling cartoons.
You just adding the. Are we just discussing the park or Disney and its entity? Because they have this channel still too, and everything.
I'm glad y'all said that. So you said it was a park. We're talking animation, like the cartoons and stuff. Cartoon Network. You ever been to Cartoon Network Park? No, but you watch the cartoons on that. You're still gonna see animations from Disney. They're still gonna be able to make it pop. They'll probably come up with a way that you can see. You might be able to buy a whole Disney set to put into your house. You know what I'm saying? Nothing will ever compare to the feeling as being a kid.
And I believe Six
World.
Flags actually have like the characters of Disney of Cartoon Network.
You're missing.
It takes one generation that doesn't see Disney World, but still consumes Disney, Disney will last. I'm telling you.
Disney still hides. Like when somebody dies on a roller coaster, they still like
They have to hide that.
They rush them through the back tunnels.
They were still alive when they got on the ambulance.
Yeah.
We swear.
And they have a fucking
you.
rib poking through their heart and shit.
Yeah.
It's like there's no way he'd survive that.
Oh, they hate it when they get ate by the alligators because you can't even can't even dispute that.
And they'll fight that too.
Yeah, they'll fight that.
No, your kid shouldn't have been by the alligator.
Yeah, we have signs.
yeah. We can't be held responsible for what alligators do.
Signs right there, sweetheart. Don't come down to Florida from fucking Nebraska. You ain't never seen a canal. Get your kid away from the water. What's wrong with you?
They go, was that alligator animated? No, exactly. Not our responsibility.
Animatronics? No, that's not covered by us.
It's not covered by us.
No, not covered by us.
If now, let's say one of our animatronic alligators hurt you,
Then you'd have a case.
you'd have a case. But get the fuck out of here.
Slimy, every last one of them.
Make sure you pass the gift shop on the way out.
Yeah. Get something for his sister. Remember him by.
I'm just saying, I think they do that, and they specifically do that to keep the magical element to Disney World, and they know how important that is
Culturally.
to know. Even just the idea of one day I'm going to go to Disney World, that idea still lives. People still want to go. That's a goal for people.
Yeah, it is.
For us, it's not that much because we live in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day. Theme park shit.
Imagine you live in Oklahoma or some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
No offense.
Don't know shit about nobody's out there. It's like 3 of them.
All right, are we moving on?
Kidding me? Yeah, let's get out of
Moving
here.
on to Johnny Depp.
Yeah, let's talk about.
Oh, by the way, Disney,
Emma.
enough with the fucking pedo shit. Stop it. Or we're gonna fucking really
Now we're gonna have a real conversation.
start sending some goons over there. You know, that's what Walt Disney was worried about.
Goons.
He was trying to, he was very aware of crime rising in the Florida area, and that's why he wanted to build the perfect city.
You're making him sound like a stand-up guy, but at the end of the day, I know he was an anti-Semite.
He wasn't letting the what in the city.
Yeah.
That's why it was perfect. There was no crime.
Trying to stop him. He was trying to stop him.
He was trying to stop him.
Yeah, that's probably why it really didn't work. He was like, "You can't have what?" All right. Well, Johnny Depp,
This man.
Jack Sparrow,
Edward Scissorhands.
Willy Wonka.
At that stance, he just looked like, when a dog knows it did wrong and you show it to him.
Yeah.
I know exactly. Fucking put his nose in it. Now he's just looking at you all crazy like, oh.
You just point at him.
Oh, man. Battered husband syndrome. That's what I'm calling it. Listen, I know we're waiting for it to load, but I know we talk about this all the time, and I want to take a different approach when we're talking about Johnny, because at the end of the day, if females want to cry abuse and then try to put abuse on a man that they're actually abusing, then that shit's out of bounds. I would rather call Amber out more than bother with trying to teach him, because he's stuck in his ways. We can't change it, but we got to warn others about females like Amber Heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose. What do you mean by warn?
Like, these are the type of bitches that you should stay the fuck away from. Are you kidding me? Like, you could date a crazy chick, but that one turn when she turns too crazy, you gotta let her go. Yeah, you can't change that. Like, and that's something you shouldn't even want to change. You know what I mean? Like, they're
now. From what I remember of the story, because it was a while ago that we covered this, was that he was physically fighting her too. It was just that he had gotten.
That was a lie.
It was a lie? Didn't he admit to it?
He admit to him and her fighting?
Yeah.
No
I remember
way.
in the tapes that we listened to.
Okay. I believe somewhere in the testimony he says that wasn't the truth.
That wasn't the truth. He just said it.
He just said it.
Oh,
a lot
that
of
was
those
when
was he just said that.
That was when he was saying, "Oh, I just caved.
Yeah,
I caved."
I just caved. When she came out, she came out and she said, she put a towel to her nose and said, "Look, Johnny, you broke my nose." And then Your Honor, I went into the garbage and I examined it, and when I examined it, it was nail polish, like varnish. Varnish?
It was a varnish.
What the
Your
fuck?
Honor, it was a varnish. I didn't know what it was.
You fucking pussy. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, I know we need to highlight her as much as we highlight him.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
He failed, but you should still watch out for females like that. That's all I'm saying.
Well, this is almost like, and I don't know what what's going on behind closed doors, but this is like Will and Jada. If Will would have, gotten abusive with Jada, or vice versa. It just happened that they just abused people outside of the relationship. They just fucking exploded. Now this relationship imploded.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know where we take it from. I guess we could just play a little bit and hear Johnny Depp's
depths of his soul pouring out on that stand.
The Johnny Deposition.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
come on
okay,
now.
all right,
Let me give myself one.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow. That was I don't know.
Low hanging fruit.
No. That was great.
That was like a 4.
That was great.
4. All right.
Nah, that was like a 5.
That was a double.
It was all right.
Objection, hearsay, Your Honor.
I'm just asking for what his understanding is.
I'll sustain the objection. Let's move on.
Okay. All right.
Very brief
You don't have
period.
to, you don't have to answer that question. I sustain the objection.
sorry.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, I don't know what sustain means. I thought I had to keep asking, answering the question.
Oh, what's happening?
You're aware of the lengths that Miss Heard went to care for you when you were impaired on drugs or alcohol, correct?
Oh, she took care of me when I was a fucking bitch. You like that shit?
Hold on.
Women look for shit like that.
This is the thing, though. I remember now. They're
I
trying
can
to
fix him.
They're trying to paint the picture that this guy is, an abusive drug addict and alcoholic. And honestly, it's kind of working. I'm not saying, what I believe or what, but in the court of law, I think they're really painting him like in where he's not able to defend it.
I think I would have been with you if the evidence of him, that gash to the finger where she threw the shit and caused bodily harm, that's where she really crossed the line. Something tangible. Nothing tangible was on her. You know what I'm saying? It was just hearsay. But he had to go to the hospital for that. He got staph infection.
No, this is why it doesn't matter.
Okay,
is
why?
if they can paint him as this drug addict that's abusive, right? That even if he's like, this is where he fucked up, right? They played a tape of him on a plane, I think, where he was like basically like screaming, but they're saying that he was blackout drunk, right? And they're going, do you recall being drunk? Or was that you on the tape? Johnny's like, I don't recall. I don't recall being drunk. And it's like, you think that makes you look good?
That means he blacked out.
You wouldn't recall a blackout drunk, like a fucking drug binge or whatever the fuck you were going through.
Oh, man.
So it's like, I think he doesn't realize he's like, just now, he's like about to answer a question that they told him not to answer. And it's like, I think he's a fucking retard, to be honest. I think he's stupid. I think Johnny Depp is a dumb motherfucker.
Remind you.
God damn.
Yeah.
Got to give credit. If you even recovered from drugs or alcohol, you do lose a few brain cells.
Yeah.
So, regardless if he's recovered or not, he could be a fucking moron now or mushed.
Yeah.
Mushed.
Yeah, he's mushed.
He's a vegetable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think you're right. Not a vegetable. He's not that far yet, but he's at the point where you can hear his thoughts are scattered, and he's trying to find
the words to say.
The words to say, or like even like if it's a lie, if he's trying. I don't know if he's lying, but it looks bad.
Yeah.
It looks bad.
Have to be specific.
I thought you had something.
Okay.
Nah.
Let's
I was just gonna say she looked like she
specific. Sorry.
She looked like she take dick like a bitch that cheat.
Probably.
She
Probably.
look better on Aquaman.
Way better on Aquaman.
Oh, I forget she's an actor, right? What was she?
Actress.
No,
That's the right gender. Come on, Chris.
It's all gender
No,
fluid now.
she identifies as a female, as far as I know. She could change tomorrow, but that's
Right.
That's her identity.
She's an actor.
Tommy Triggered.
She's a thespian.
Oh, I hate
There we
that
go.
word. I hate that word.
Please pull up Exhibit 839. Your Honor, this is a recording. And we plan to play
Is this the
6 minutes and 55 seconds
Oh, Jesus.
through 7 minutes and 29 seconds.
Is this a recording we already have in? No, this
I
is a
don't-
tape recording.
All right, for Christ's sakes. Sorry, guys. I didn't.
He did pre-screen that, but while he's doing that, don't
Actually-
forget to stop at shopmisfitnation.com. Get yourself some drip.
By the way, I hate these sunglasses he's wearing.
But Your Honor, my eyes hurt. From
I
all,
have a sensitivity to light,
from all the coke,
to fluorescent light.
fluorescent.
I think he's really one of those guys that unless the words are written for him
He doesn't know what
and
to
that
say.
he doesn't know what to say.
He just looks so downtrodden.
Yeah, he looks defeated.
Looks like a broken man, bro. That shit is tough. It's hard to watch. Not gonna lie.
What happened to the cool guy from below?
Yeah, that guy's gone, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I wouldn't think Horatio would be caught in something like this. You know what I mean? Like, but it would be crazy to see Horatio in a situation like this. You know what I mean? Like,
it's
one of those.
you don't want to see certain people
to bite dust like this. Come on, down.
like a Joe Pesci. You wouldn't want to see him in this. It would kill his whole.
We won't want that to happen, man.
Yeah. That's why I love Joe Pesci. You never heard him get into. Well, he got into some crazy shit with his ex-wife. Probably he killed somebody for her, but.
God damn.
Or had
nigga.
somebody kill somebody. I gotta look into that story again.
He was really in the mall, huh? Shit.
Joe Pesci wasn't to be fucked with.
Think that was funny?
Hey.
You think I'm a funny guy?
Scroll down.
You ever really notice a bunch of white
This is
people
an
in the
email
room is
exchange
always
between
boring?
you and Steven.
What happened?
A bunch of white people in the room is always boring.
That is one takeaway from this. This is the most boring domestic case I've ever heard in my life.
Damn, man. Shit.
Golf.
You know, you're right. White people can bore the fuck out of me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it. There's no flair.
Oh man.
Their gusto is just not there.
Jeez. It's the same in the cooking too. Fuck.
Still not supposed to wash your chicken.
Oh, come on.
It's
We gotta
bad.
go in there. Stop it.
It's bad for you.
Stop. Yeah, he believes that bullshit. He believes that bullshit.
It's not that it's scientifically a fact.
Listen, science don't enter the kitchen, boy.
I think that's one of the places it should.
Fuck that. 'Cause we still surf safe
So
over here.
why
dude.
should
It's
we
all
clean,
science.
Why shouldn't we clean it?
Because it basically salmonella likes it thrives in water. So you're basically almost like feeding salmonella, and also
you clean your chicken in water.
well, that's what do you clean it in?
Vinegar and lime, Doug.
All of that.
Yeah,
It's bad
of course. That's why you wash it off.
because you're spreading the salmonella around.
Spreading it around what into the sink that I'm gonna clean?
No, into the chicken.
How?
How?
What do you think? What do you think it is? Do you not realize it's all like microscopic?
So
and you're
once we
talking
put
about
it-
flesh.
So once we put it there, it sinks into the flesh. Is what you're saying?
It's flesh.
So it wasn't there to begin with.
No, it was there.
But to hide it,
So
but to
either
hide
way-
it in the chicken, to hide it in the chicken.
So he's saying it's there, but
it's better to just cook it and burn whatever's on top first.
Yeah, because the heat kills salmonella. Not water. What are you washing away?
The salmonella.
The reason you all right, this is the reason why.
So boil it is what you're saying.
No, it comes from. No, I'm not saying that. Who boils chicken?
Patience.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! But that's like for ritual.
Oh my god. Yo, we getting crazy on this channel, goddammit. Holy fuck.
Oh shit!
This is 2008 Misfit. 2018 Misfit Nation. Holy shit. God damn.
This is backup Misfit.
Yeah, this is backup Misfit, all right. God damn.
Oh shit! We'll get into the chicken argument later.
No, fuck that. Stay right there. You got to make me understand how taking lime, that kills bacteria, and vinegar, that kills bacteria, and washing your chicken in a bowl and then washing the bowl in the sink to prevent further salmonella infection.
Oh look, I'm not fucking Wolfgang Puck. I don't know the full on explanation. That's why I said we'll get back to it.
All right.
But
I'll leave it alone.
I know you're
it's
wrong.
Close, it's close to my heart.
It's the reason why you're transparent right now. We're not.
Yeah,
This is the thing.
no flavor.
The reason why people
protects us.
the reason why people wash their chicken is because it comes from the old days where you actually caught a chicken and killed it. That's when you have to wash a chicken because you're washing off feathers and dirt and all that type of stuff.
I'm still washing blood and all that shit off my chicken.
Yeah, it all gets killed in the heat.
So you just throw the blood on the frying pan? You get raw shit in the kitchen.
I should season salmonella with...
No, when they package the chicken, after, it comes from the processing in all the factories and shit, they wash it the proper way for you already.
I gotta look at that. I feel like that's some hunter shit.
That's some white people shit.
That's
We're
what
talking
white
about
people
they
shit,
wash it the proper way.
It is.
What kind of Jamaican are you saying some shit like that? They wash it the proper way. What the fuck does their job anymore than they tell them doing something proper?
Listen, I'm just saying, you're not...
Fuck.
Oh my god.
There's approximately 62 fries in my McDonald's bag because they do their job the right way. The fuck?
They don't guarantee you a number of fries. What I'm saying is the way you're washing your chicken is not regulation. And I'm gonna
regulation
and the way they package our shit probably is not regulation. It's just USDA-approved meat.
I'm gonna have to open up a report on both of you.
All right. We'll just be. That's one thing we have to disagree to agree on.
We need to all go take it tested.
I'm cleaning my shit with. I'm talking rum.
My shit.
Fucking.
I'm still here.
Vinegar. You feel me?
No salmonella on me, no sir.
Hey, look. I ain't never got salmonella though. I ain't never got salmonella. Shit. No, that's a y'all thing. Y'all get that in line.
I did, however, got food poisoning fucking around with people like your ass that don't clean shit.
First off, I don't cook. That's woman's work. Second.
Get the fuck out of here.
I took the boat out. I fucking escaped on jet skis on that one.
God damn.
Oh, fuck. Everybody in the chat, do you wash your chicken or not?
Yeah, let us know.
Let's see.
Your last name is Ramdell. You fucking wash chicken. Your last name is Ortiz. You do not put sazon on top of fucking non-washed chicken. I know this shit.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's continue.
Yes, let's.
Speaking of unwashed chicken.
We forgot all about this wimpy ass motherfucker, bro.
Talking about this cold turkey.
Should have left her cold turkey.
Oh, damn. Shit.
Evan Duders, your personal assistant, in April of 2019. You see that?
Yes.
And it's 2 pages, I believe. So let's go to the second.
Jesus.
Or the bottom of
at least there. Wayne made his shit interesting. I don't recall.
No, Wayne was at least in the room by himself.
I don't remember. Questions.
And you see that on April 19th, 2012, you wrote him, I got drunk and destroyed my room. There are hookers and animals in here. Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Your Honor, permission to, or I'd like to...
See, white people are modest about their domestic violence.
Peter says he washes his chicken
as long as the
Yo, Peter, shut the fuck up, Peter. Peter don't watch his shit. I know Peter don't watch it. Well, no, Ortiz, you should watch your shit. What are you doing?
I know Peter washes shit.
Yeah, he wildin'.
Yeah.
It's a culture thing.
Do Hispanic people wash chicken?
Everybody but y'all washes chicken.
Let me tell you who washes chicken the most. Chinese people.
Now, they're the ones you got to be careful of because they do wash their chicken, but sometimes they'll wash it in the back alley in a sink that's less reputable. I watched it.
They use a fucking hose.
They grater it on the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah. They'll definitely clean it, but in their own unorthodox sort of way.
Well, that's because they just beheaded it in the back. They actually have the live animals. Fucking sick bastards.
Oh man. Don't never go to a Chinese restaurant on Friday. That means they ran out and they found something else. That's true. That's facts.
I had orders last night from a Chinese place, and that shit was great.
Okay.
What is the correct way to wash it?
Charboiled.
I don't know.
Who asked that?
I don't know. We'll look it up.
We gotta get it off.
According to Chris, he doesn't need to look it up. They say they already washed it for you. You're supposed to trust that. Fucking blood's dripping off.
Everybody goes to their job and does it properly. Every day.
It smells like forbidden vagina when you open it. Just cook that shit up.
You should probably
forbidden vagina.
You should probably just throw that away at that point. To be honest, bring it back to the store. Like, how did y'all sell me this?
Yeah, it's probably not has anything to do with the washing process.
All right.
Email
Let's move on.
addresses are redacted. We have no objection.
Get to the
Your Honor.
boring white people
Just
again.
redacted email addresses, but the full content comes in. Is that correct?
Yes, Your
Okay,
Honor.
I'll just make sure.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Does he speak? Do they even allow him to speak?
I gotta
He
skip
he
around.
just asked a question. Your Honor, permission to yada yada yada, and then two broads started talking. I lost track.
Peter don't wash chicken, bro. I lost a fan, bro.
How you just gonna decide you lose a fan? Shit. Damn, Peter, you don't wash your chicken, bro? That's crazy.
He doesn't wash his chicken, bro.
His Ortiz is a different type of Ortiz. Yeah, it's not.
His
yeah.
last name is Ortiz.
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 Peter Ortiz. Oh shit.
I said before, yes, that is sounds like a pained animal, and it is my voice.
Oh, that's okay. That's where I had it originally. See, I had it time marked, but it was on a live stream, and then the live stream restarted. So yeah,
30 through 10 minutes.
All right.
Please.
So 221 in its entirety in evidence, but you play those excerpts. Got it.
courtroom proceedings.
Yo, what kind of tantric shit they into? Oh, was that him? Oh,
that's him supposedly blacked out drunk.
Damn, what is she doing to him? You should remember that son out
She traumatized? Or is she playing it up? Which
I
one?
remember when I used to fuck him in the ass and he said that.
Oh, fuck. So is this a legitimate case of a battered woman, or is it a battered man? Which one is it? Because if he was drunk and erratic throughout the relationship,
I have to lean to
on
her.
that side?
I would have to lean to her side, to be honest.
Fuck her.
That's your voice
But she
making those.
knew he was like that. Why treat him if he's treating you bad? Like, I'm taking care of him while he's treating me bad. But you want a fucking merit badge? Then you're gonna cry about it later?
Well,
fuck off.
I can fix him.
Yeah, it's
That
a woman.
potential bullshit
Yeah.
is dead. They deserve anything that comes after that. If you get sent wall to wall, that's your fault.
That's right.
No, you're talking about like, all right, we're talking about they're a Hollywood couple, right? So it's not like, she's dealing with some, bum. I'm sure he's probably making more money than her, no?
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
She just started to get her shit rolling, but
Right.
yeah.
But she's got a career now, right?
Well, I hope that shit dead. I heard it said dead now. It should be dead after this. To be
Oh,
honest.
it is because they're leaning on
well
his side, right?
Yeah, even though like he's going up against these charges, I think the fraternity of Hollywood itself looks better at Johnny than they do at her.
It's a popularity contest.
Yeah, 100%. So,
and I think that's where people like that are spectating this, that they're just like fans. I think they're just going, I'm a bigger fan of Johnny Depp, so I think
I'm 100% a bigger fan of Johnny Depp, and I do think that some of the things that she did was horrible, but that's new information. I didn't know he was blackout drunk and like, because that kind of behavior it only breeds more negativity. So in a way, him being blackout drunk can be blamed for. Well, no, it can't be blamed for what she did. She did her own action.
Because I don't hear a lot on the other side pointing at her, going, "You also had a drug problem, didn't you?" And I didn't watch the whole thing. Maybe they did,
right?
But yeah, like I don't see that like her. If it's only him that has the drug problem, then I have to look at him as the problem, and more likely the aggressor in the situation. I just have to. It's
fair.
It makes more sense.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Still a bitch.
I'm not saying she's not. I don't
No,
know.
no, not her.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah. He's definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Let
me down, Johnny.
Let's just hear it.
But what did you expect from the guy who was running around as a goofy pirate?
Yeah, I guess.
Or Willy Wonka. Still not as great as the original. And I don't even say that shit because I like the Oz better than.
I don't know.
I like the
he
Wiz
played a
better
pretty
than
damn good
Wizard of Oz. Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which Wizard of Oz?
You know,
oh,
yeah, the Wiz.
He likes the black one.
Keep on down the road.
No, let's not get into that again. Yeah. All right, let's just hear him talk a little bit, and then we'll move on.
Sure.
Those moaning sounds sound like an animal in pain, right, Mr. Depp?
That's exactly what I said before.
That's a
yes.
good lawyer. Hey, would you say that the moans that you heard, does that sound maybe like a killer?
Yeah, I gotta say it does resemble an animal.
Okay.
Does sound like an animal in pain.
Johnny, what would you say if I say that was you on the recording?
I don't recall. I was blackout drunk.
You're a damn lie.
I was fucked up. Can I say that, Your Honor?
I was on a bit of a bender.
Yeah.
My nigga.
That's an interesting accent. Where are you from? Topeka, Kansas. What?
Yeah, ask about us.
Where's he from again?
He's
from Montana or some
somewhere
shit, yeah.
over here. He's definitely not from where he sounds like he's from.
Yeah.
Like some sort of ambiguous European Australian. Like no.
It's fucking transatlantic fucking horseshit accent.
He was born in Kentucky.
Kentucky. That's what it was.
That makes it even worse every time.
Owensboro, Kentucky.
Owensboro?
Yeah, that's how we all talk in Owensboro.
No way.
Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky.
That boy talk like this.
How do y'all going to the barbecue?
Hello, you all.
Damn, growing up in Owensboro, there's no way he was speaking like that, bro. Sorry. Kicked his ass all over again.
What if there is a weird place in Kentucky that sounds like that and makes you sound like that?
Was it the gypsies that got away?
But they moved frequently. They moved frequently during his childhood.
Ah, he was a gypsy.
But they eventually settled in Miramar, Florida in 1970.
You know that motherfucker's lying.
Miramar. He from Bride.
Motherfucker's right around the corner.
He lying, man.
You know what? I'm gonna start talking like this. Say this is.
I don't know what's wrong with this jit. This jit's tripping kid.
He a super gremlin.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm from Tamarack.
I don't know about you, but I throw my hands up.
Oh shit!
And I bump when I talk.
God damn!
You can't Wu-Tang better than me.
Wig, jug. Have you done it? It's great.
Bop.
Yo, can imagine if he was jugging, bro.
My motto in Hollywood: I'm a COA baby. Holy
what you
fuck.
know about Julio?
He's a fucking Lauderdale baby, huh?
Yeah, definitely. He's a Lauderdale baby.
I didn't realize that.
That's fucking crazy.
That's hilarious. I get the look.
That is sounds like a pained animal, and
Let's
it
go to
is my voice.
250, please.
Now he sounds like a cat.
That should be a drop for whenever any one of us
Dropped
loses
out of
our
Miramar
lives.
High School.
God damn.
So
Became a rock musician.
So did fucking 1/3 of the rest of his class.
I know a couple of people.
Is he black?
What?
What is his background?
I'm Scandinavian.
On paper, he's black.
I don't know. I'm getting more.
This is Cat. This is Cat.
Okay.
He left school to become a rock musician. He attempted to go back 2 weeks later, but the principal told him to follow his dreams of being a musician.
But so the teacher told him, so he was like,
His principal was like, no, the principal was Morgan Freeman. No, son. You can go out there and be whatever you want to be.
That's
He brought him to the roof.
Look at it.
You
Look
smoke
out
crack,
there.
don't you? What happened?
Look out there. What do you see? I see nothing. Exactly. The sky's the limit, son. Go out there and be the best musician ever.
Oh, shit.
And then he became an actor.
Good choice.
Yeah.
He went down the right road.
Apparently not, but go ahead.
He was also a telemarketer.
Oh.
See, it could have just as easily have been who's Iron Man again? Can't believe I forgot his name.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Downey?
Depp is primarily of English descent with some French, German, and Irish ancestry.
Makes sense.
That's where I get my accents.
So he really talks.
No, it
like
doesn't
that.
make sense. He still grew up in fucking America,
What
in
does
Kentucky.
It matter if his parents talk
If
like that?
if you're surrounded by culture,
He grew up in the two places that the accent is thicker than anything. You pick it up.
This is put on. It's got to be. I'm not letting that go.
I could talk patois too.
Sapa say.
He's falling asleep right now.
He's trying to act like he's like, I'm not hearing anything.
And then let's
Thank
go
God.
play 9:30, please.
Damn. How much evidence they got on this nigga?
Did he see
I
video?
forgot. How did they get all these recordings again?
She recorded them.
She was
shits.
recording them?
Yeah.
How else?
Oh, they're just playing dead air.
I can barely hear something.
Oh, they're talking.
Mr. Depp, do you know who the male voice is?
I didn't even
who
hear
at
that.
Around
I skipped
9:41
it.
says, "No, I'm going to stay with this fucking idiot in case he gets sick." You know whose voice that
Oh,
was?
I didn't hear those words,
Okay.
but
right.
yes, that's Jerry
Oh,
Judge.
but that hurts my feelings now that I know.
That was Jerry Judge's voice. Okay. So you finish this flight. You send the text that we've seen to Amber. You send the text to Paul Bettany. And at some point after this, you decide that you want to go to detox. And you went to detox. You testified a little bit about it yesterday in August of 2014.
Yeah, see, he went to
in the Bahamas,
rehab.
correct?
Yeah, he went to the Bahamas to rehab. He probably did more
He
over there.
recorded-
Fuck, he's talking about. I'm going to rehab, love.
I'm gonna go blow coke out of a conch shell.
Out of a conch shell.
I'm gonna blow
The
out of a
main
conch
noises
shell.
is not from that flight. Sir.
Not my question. My question is, you went to detox in August 2014, right?
Don't recall exactly.
And you were there on the island with...
Oh, on the island, yes,
Yeah,
of course.
you were there on
He
the
recalls
island
the island,
with
though, yeah.
Amber and Debbie Lloyd and Dr. Kipper, correct?
That's correct, yes.
You and Amber were on one side of the
That's
island.
where he fucked up
right?
already. He had a daughter named Kipper. It's not Gilligan's Island.
She from Bride too.
No, she from Bride.
She from Bride.
Yes.
And Amber was effectively dedicating herself to your well-being during this detox process.
Yo, don't let the lawyer lead you like this. Say no.
That's why I think he's a dummy.
Dumbass.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes where this is going.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. She was horrid.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? She'd be laying into her. He's sitting there like, oh yeah, I suppose so. That sounds about right.
No, sounds about right.
I
I
don't
think-
recall.
Yeah, I was pretty bad at that time.
I think I was shit faced.
I was fucked up, my nigga.
That's the expressions that you Americans use, right?
Sir, you're American.
Sir, you're American.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about, Jit.
That's funny.
You get so deep into character.
You Americans and
You-
You Americans.
You could describe it as that, as at the beginning, yes, certainly.
She was trying to help you get through it, right?
One would think.
And
Okay, smart answer.
as far as you know, she's never been in any sort of
One
detox
would
in her
think.
life,
Yeah,
right?
leave it
Certainly not
open
when you were
ended.
together,
All you got to do
correct?
is create doubt, Chris. All you got to do is create
You
doubt.
think that she did it, so you're the one that thinks, bitch. Next question.
One would think.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. And we all heard your testimony yesterday. Detox, it sounds painful. It sounds tough. Fair?
Yes, that's...
And you testified yesterday.
He really doesn't want to talk about detox.
Her
It's painful.
not
wants to
giving
stay
you
away from that.
medications at a certain time.
Brings up
But
too many
you, sir,
memories.
you have no personal knowledge of whether or when Amber had been in touch with Dr. Kipper or Debbie Lloyd about when to give you medicine, correct?
I
You
remember...
have no personal knowledge of that.
Yes, I do. I remember Amber calling them on the radio, and when I was complaining that I needed the meds when I was in agony and went to the shower, she called them up because she had said that I was in a manic state or I was in some mania, and they came up there.
Okay. And sometime after detox.
I don't know. I just get the feeling he's not being honest. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting.
I'm getting the feeling that this is somebody. It's more like we were talking about earlier. He's done a lot of drugs, done a lot of alcohol. He's not all the way there. I think there is a version of the truth that he believes that happened in his head. Whether he was complicit or not, he's probably not taking as much responsibility as he should as a person just to do the right thing. But that starts with not getting hooked on drugs and alcohol. So
I think that's a very fair take, actually. I think you're right. What were you gonna say, Wonder?
Either that or he just knows he's guilty too. So it's like I want to be very vague with everything I say.
Yeah, it's very like I'm trying not to say too much, but I'm trying not to say too little so you don't think I'm lying. Yeah, like it's I don't know. It seems like he's protecting. It's almost like there's a level to him that he feel like he's still trying to protect the relationship to a degree.
Like there's hope.
Like it wasn't that bad. I don't know what you're all talking about.
Hey Amber, what are you doing after court today?
Yeah.
Would you like to grab a slice?
He casually walks out there and goes, "You want to go get lunch?"
What? It's over.
Can two buddies get a pizza?
He forgets. He goes, "Yeah, you want to go get a drink?"
I mean, oh.
A water, girl, of
A water, yes, some sodas.
A water.
Some pop.
Seltzer.
Some pop. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. I just get the feeling there's
dishonesty there. You feel like there's dishonesty there.
I gotta watch her testifying now that I think about it, because I was more interested in seeing him just be a fucking jerk off. But yeah, I gotta see how she's handling it now.
Okay.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll come back to that. But
Yeah, I got one last thing. Chris Jericho called. He wants his fucking face back.
Oh yeah,
bitch.
he does look like Jericho. Or like a younger Mickey Rooney.
Yeah.
You know?
What are the two?
Mexican American.
Older Jericho, younger Ricky Rooney.
Mexican American Antonio Banderas.
I see that.
Or Machete. Machete without the brawn. There's no masculinity there. It's just Johnny Depp with a handle. With a handle, yeah.
Right.
Johnny Depp with a handle. No machete.
Peter Ortiz, they both are abusive. I could see that too.
I can see
them both just being abusive assholes, and they're trying
no
to
such
both...
thing as an abusive woman to a man.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
Knock her the fuck out.
I'm not saying that her abuse is effective.
End of game.
Yeah, because if you get abused by a female, that says more about you than it does about her, which is originally why I was ranking
standards.
on. Yeah, well, double standards exist.
The abuse is her, like knowing that you can't hit her.
Yeah,
and her pushing that button.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're drunk as fuck right now. You're getting on my nerves. I'm gonna slap you outside the head, and guess what? I'll just tell them that you fucking knocked me outside of my head, and now who they gonna believe?
Right.
You're the drunk one. You're the one on drugs. Meanwhile, he can't even fucking walk two steps without groaning like a zombie. I highly doubt that he did that shit to her. I'm just saying. I don't believe her.
What if that grunting of him sounding like that's after her knocking him the fuck out? I saw a lot of videos. I saw a lot of felony fights of niggas grunting like that after getting knocked out, man.
Oh,
Why? I believe it was on a plane, so there was other people around.
I was on a plane.
It's a plane. They're rich. They have their own.
It was a private plane.
I mean, I suppose.
Johnny Depp is not on a plane with anybody else. That fruitcake.
I mean,
too fragile.
You could be right.
It has to stay under a certain weight.
Charter flights only.
Capacity.
I'm a bit claustrophobic. It's not that I don't like it.
I saw how Leia got gone. Could not be me.
Oh shit. Yeah, so that's Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
His fucked up relationship.
We'll come back to that. Maybe we'll see what Amber has to say next week.
I just enjoy talking about fucked up relationships. It's fun.
So many of them are public. Oh my god. Whatever happened to having a fucked up private relationship? Like you could tell without looking that Bill Clinton didn't have a fucked up relationship with Hillary until that shit happened, right?
That didn't come out till later.
Yeah. But you couldn't tell by looking at him. maybe some sort of form of anonymity should come back to that. You know what I mean? Because there's just too much business out there in the street. Of course, we need it for the content.
Well, yeah, there needs to be more modesty in relationships.
100%.
Like women don't. That's the thing I always bring up. Women don't protect men anymore. Like they're just say all their business all over the place.
Yep.
You'll see it with people you know. Like, why you? I know your boyfriend. Why you?
Why would you do that?
Why are you posting this online? Stop. So yeah. All right. What else do we have here? Oh, you brought up Hillary Clinton, right?
I did on accident though.
man.
So it was a quip.
Well, we made it our job that we have to point out the pedophiles, right?
Holy shit! Are we adding her to the list?
We're adding somebody to the list. Sorry, I gotta find this real quick.
Please get this washed up athlete off of my screen, please.
Yeah,
You don't want to talk about
I don't even know what happened with him. That's all.
Colin?
I don't care.
He had a interview.
care about calling
I got
her lizard dick.
I got to root for him because he's black.
He's
I don't give a fuck. Huh?
Is it?
Yeah, I think.
He wants back into slavery.
Yeah. He wants to go back to the league that was slavery.
Blacker than black. That's their main mission right now.
You want to talk about that then?
All right, fuck it. Let's talk about it.
Have a little bad sports segment on Misfit Nation here.
Oh shit! Yeah, go ahead and play my shit.
So we can give y'all a bio of who this dickhead is.
Get this nigga the fuck out of
Probably
here.
one of the most choke kings of quarterbacks they ever had in the fucking league. Colin Kaepernick. The best thing he fucking ever did was take a knee and get his fucking career taken away from him.
That's the only thing that made him relevant, right?
Nah, I mean, I think he was relevant at one point. I'll always make the argument that before any of this happened, he was still a substantial player in the league. There were players like RG3, there were players like RG3, who was the other one? He came from our state. Winston balling now, but there was a point in time in his career where it was just it was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So
RG3 is retired now. It's not like he was.
But all right, all I'm saying is,
did you know Kaepernick before all this?
Before
stuff
I
went
knew
down?
he was
I knew he was a choke. He was a choke.
He was a 49er.
He fucked up in the Super Bowl.
I knew him as a choke artist.
Yeah, he went to the Super Bowl. It was supposed to be his year too, because they did real good that year. And he choked.
And he do what?
He choked.
Laces out.
Einhorn is fickle.
If that Super Bowl loss didn't get him out the league, then he did. Either way, he was out of it.
Either way, he was out of that. That's logical, but you already know people. Hey, man, you suppose he's standing up for the cause. What cause, bro? There is no cause.
The police.
No.
Police. There is a cause to bring back segregation.
Fuck that.
Pretty much.
Kids keep dying.
It's the cause.
Talk about that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see him try to beg his way back into the NFL.
Please,
dog. Help me, dog. Yo, $5 for a dumpling, dog. Come on, dog. Give me $10, dog. See me hungry, dog. One little contract, dog. Come on, now.
In one of his first interviews in years, Colin Kaepernick says he still hopes to once again be an NFL quarterback.
Do you want to play football?
Absolutely. I mean, that's without question.
This candid session takes place after the free agent quarterback had a training.
Oh, those are all football players around him? Oh, they're trying to make this like a candid conversation.
Yeah, so let's sit down with our lighting and professional team.
Let's go sit down at the bench at the park.
Bench.
And we'll all surround Colin.
They just play basketball.
He's telling a camp story.
No way he's black looking like Jesus.
He's the whitest looking guy
you
there.
You want to hear that shake of the room, did you? That was a good one, huh?
Yeah, that was a deep one.
That
was one of those.
He brought it out the roots. That was crazy. That was crazy.
It was almost woke.
Yeah.
But
I got it though. But yeah, nah, bro. I don't even know why he would want to go back. I thought the whole fight was about oppression. So why is it now oppression when the same place that you called racist and slavery?
His pockets are oppressed, Blaze.
You know what? Speaking of which,
depressed.
Let's actually play this first. and then we'll come back to
let me
the interview.
Let me just say I think that if he was let into the league, it would make him more hypocritical in my idea, because if the things that you want to change technically aren't changed, but they're the doing of our own people, then what would you say at that point? That's really the real reason. There's no more fight. Let me get back in the league.
You ain't gonna
There's no
change
fight.
the world sitting on your couch, Blaze.
Yeah, but I definitely ain't gonna do it calling for canceling police when there's more of us getting murdered by each other. I'm not gonna do that.
That's a good point.
Before they
Oh well, I was just gonna play this clip from his documentary where he's describing the NFL.
Which is not an interview; it's a documentary.
This is a documentary.
He didn't do interviews in years, but a documentary.
Well, we're gonna get back to his interview, his candid sit
Does
down.
this documentary have interviews in it?
What if it's the same people filming that was at the bench with him? Like they're just everywhere. That's the camera crew.
Well, you guys could point that out. I don't know any of them.
I'm just joking.
All right.
They put you on the field. Teams poke, prod, and examine you.
Sorry, I've never seen this.
Is this a slam poetry?
Yeah, is he putting on a black scent?
No,
like,
I think that's how he talks.
A Hillary Clinton.
He sounds like Seth Rollins right now, and I don't know how he sounds.
I think that's how he talks.
I don't know how he talks.
I've heard him.
They
speak before.
poke and they pride.
I think that's his NFL voice.
That's what he
when
says.
I'm with
to get
my
him hyped.
brothers, I have to, shuck and jive.
Shuck and jive.
For any defect that might affect your performance. No boundary respected. No dignity left intact.
Well, yeah, motherfucker. If we're gonna pay you $300,000 a year, you better be able to run that fucking
You
ball.
better not have a fucking twisted ankle.
Yeah, what are you talking about? We gotta examine you. It's not racist, bro. You're getting paid.
I'm sure they're examining the white players the same way.
You know why this should really get me mad, bro?
And these guys really fucking volunteered to jump into some slave costumes and shimmy on the
with a cotton field. That shit.
And then watch
that's
the
a green
white
screen
watch the white guys play the slave drivers. It's hilarious. I'm sure.
Look at that shake there. Look at this. Mr. Favre, I got your bid.
This is just like the NFL.
100. So.
Because those guys are getting paid.
Best one we got.
You mean draft night where everybody's in suits and they're cheering when their name gets called?
Yeah, it's just like Mandingo fights, Blaze.
Gotcha.
Look at this here.
Don't
Come
you
on,
see
who wants
the
this?
similarities here?
Yeah, we need this for your stats. What are we gonna put on your card, asshole?
Yeah, as the guy's wearing a $70 Under Armour shirt.
What the fuck?
Let's compare that to the slave in the burlap fucking sack.
With a chain around his neck.
What I want.
You can leave at any time, sir. You do not. I repeat, you do not have to play football. All right? That is a contract that you signed up for a price. It's not slavery.
Well, then you bind it into it if you signed that contract.
It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, contracts are slavery, right?
Yep, the chains
Hey, stay woke.
I hate to get woke on y'all, but this is the part where it's like, come on. The ancestors, they ain't come on, they ain't die for that.
It's really like infuriating, right?
They ain't die for that, bro. For you to use them in their documentary.
Even though we get paid millions for it, them crackers on the GM that don't gotta get hit get paid more, Blaze.
Yeah, because they own. But you're getting paid.
Just like them crackers that own us.
The slaves ain't never got paid.
Stay woke, man. I gotta teach my kids this, so keep on going. I gotta learn some more.
Well,
this is heartbreaking that you guys don't like this right now.
Not only that, too, though. Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Like, what kid stayed up at night and practiced to become a slave one day?
Right.
Like that's my
That's
dream.
what I aspired to be.
Yeah,
You've never seen a slave fathead. I've never seen a slave fathead.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Oh shit!
A slave decal.
Slave
I see it
action
now.
figures.
I
Yes.
see it now. I bet you niggas will buy up a slave fucking bobblehead.
Probably.
Put it in the car for their ancestors. All they gotta do. All they gotta do is brand it in the way. I'll talk later.
We'll talk about this off camera.
Yeah. Don't even forget what we just said. You didn't even hear that.
You accidentally heard a Mr. Nation brainstorming sesh. Slave bobbleheads.
That is
Jesus
hilarious.
Christ.
Holy fuck.
All right.
Is that Bill Belichick?
He shakes hands with
the coach,
the agent.
As a
the
kid,
agent.
I think that was the
you're not
agent or
thinking
a
that
coach.
you're being groomed for a system. You just love playing football. You're just trying to make the team.
Now they're gonna play fucking copyrighted music.
Enough of this horse shit, bro. Everybody who's in that league aspired at one point in their life to be in that league. And football is not something you just wake up and want to do. Most really good football players were playing football as little fucking kids. And they grew up in the sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like these are the people that wanted to do this. And you're comparing it to slavery, which is something that I'm not even going to go deeper than people didn't want to do that. People want to do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's stupid to me.
Yeah.
But people support him. So I mean, more power to your brother. What do you want me to say?
People buy in. And then they don't see him wanting to be back in the NFL as a like hypocritic move. Like they'll see that as like, oh yeah, he's just trying to get back in the fight.
And he called them racist, and he got back in there, and he working for them again.
Yeah.
That's how you stick it to the white man, yo.
And that how you know the NFL were racist.
See
what I'm saying?
They had to let him go and not pay him and let him back in, and now they're gonna give him money.
No.
And he gonna let all the niggas in.
Like, let them go. We had to call them racist, and then they had to bring them back in because we called them racist.
Like 70% of the league isn't black already. Are you kidding me? Come on, bro.
And how do people not see that? Like, dude, you're the representation of of racism in the NFL. Why are the rest of them not leaving with you if it really is that racist?
That's our special gift in the black community, Chris. We all got the voice to speak for the Knicks.
And listen, maybe and I will say,
speak for the Knicks. Sorry.
I will say this. Maybe there is an element to whatever locker room shit they got going on that can get on the line. Because, people are sensitive, even football players. Some shit might cross the line when you're saying it in the locker room, but at the end of the day, that's your road dog. You feel me? Like, you got to trust that guy when you're on the line. So I feel like just him stepping out like that, kind of stepping on other people. He made black football players that ever just wanted to play football look bad for not taking a knee. Saying that, everybody should take a knee and stand in solidarity with it. If you're black, then why aren't you doing that? It's like, motherfucker, because I want to feed my kids.
He turned it into
like,
a very
this.
divisive political thing where it's like you're either with this or you're against it.
But now that you've already made your endorsement money off of Nike, you've already made whatever contributions you did to BLM. Who knows who wrote that off? Maybe you own a mansion in the Bahamas.
Now that you got a Netflix deal.
You got a Netflix deal. Money coming in. Okay, now I want back in the league, y'all. And you got to let me back in because if you don't, then you're definitely racist.
Right.
I don't like that shit.
And then not only that, remember when the NFL was giving him another sort of tryout and he made it like a bitch for them to he wanted to switch the field and he made it like all these
special rules.
Really difficult.
Got high demands.
You think Tom Brady don't give a fuck? Give me the football.
Remember what he did? He showed up. He showed up to a different field and then claimed that the NFL was dodging him. And the NFL was like, "No, we told you to show up at this field.
Told you to show up here, right?"
And he was like, "Nah, we gonna play on my field." And it's like, no, bro, that's
not how this works.
You purposely fucked it up, and I think it's because he knows at the end of the day he's not really that good. He can't hack it in the big leagues.
Okay, I don't think that's fair to say because there are people. There are people. Well, let me just say this: there are people who don't win, and they have choked before, and they've come back to get a ring. I just think, there was that year that Eli choked, and then he came back and got a ring.
But Eli already had rings before that.
It doesn't matter. A choke is a choke.
No. Rings do matter.
No,
bro.
I do. I know rings matter, but in the quest of another ring,
they gave Eli a pass because he was already a champion. This nigga
that's different. That's different. You choke on your first one. That separates greatness from.
If Jordan missed a playoff or something, they wouldn't have bashed him as much as a rookie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
You're talking like B Rabbit. You know what I mean? He choked and then he came back.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not real. That didn't happen.
Okay, I got you.
Eminem had to be great out the gate because otherwise he would have got beat up or something.
Yeah, it's true.
It was survival for him.
He was like, "What's the worst thing I could do? You know what? I'm gonna murder my girlfriend on a song."
Exactly. Nobody can fuck with me on that.
Yeah. We're just gonna leave that white boy alone.
You know what? I'm gonna talk about my own mama.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say yo mama. I'm gonna talk about my mama.
Because your punches hurt last time. In front of my mama's house.
It's basically that dude that tries to psych out his opponent by punching himself before a fight.
Fucking crazy man.
Yeah.
ripping the dirt and shit out the ground.
Roger. Don't fuck with me, man.
I got period blood.
Oh fuck.
Training session with former NFL stars Chad Ochocinco and Brandon Marshall.
What you saw out here, that's
Brandon Marshall.
5 years of training behind the scenes to make sure I'm ready and stay ready at the highest level. You don't do that if you don't have
the guy didn't receive though. Like how many of those were overthrown? Like how many of those? And that's why things like showing up at an NFL practice for a scouting thing is important. Now, is it the argument that they're gonna make is it's Colin Kaepernick? They shouldn't have to scout for him. No, fuck that. He was out the league for a few years.
5 years.
We're not just gonna sign him and give him a bunch of money for him to come on here and not perform
based on his word.
And you got to come to my park. Nah, bro. Nah. Come on. See, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Anybody could look good during a scrimmage.
I'm going to get money making you look bad for the rest of my life. He knows he's not getting back in the league. Come on, bro. And that's by your own doing.
Right.
He's going to do this for another 5 years or so. And then when he gets too old, he's going to be like, NFL stole my dream. You get what I'm saying? That's where it's going to go.
He's going to write another book.
Exactly. He's going to get another wave.
Yeah, another wave.
Yeah.
Money keep coming in.
a passion and you don't believe you're going to find a way on that field.
Kaepernick acknowledges that at this point, he'd sign as a backup.
I know I have to find my way back in.
I'm desperate, man. Come on,
I'll go third string,
Come
baby.
on, man. You can just, I'll lick your butt. I'll clean the jock straps.
Give my dollar, man.
Look, y'all need a kicker? I could punt like a motherfucker.
Yo, I could post the pictures on y'all Instagram. Get it popping.
I'll be the water boy.
I was just about to say it.
I'll be the water boy.
Y'all need a water boy?
Y'all need some towels.
Come on.
Shine y'all helmets real nice.
What if I wear the big mascot suit?
This is how I know.
Come on, dog.
Coach, let me pick up your clipboard when you slam it on the ground.
And this is how I know this is not about the want to play the sport. If you want to play the sport, you want to play to be the best.
You want to be the best.
You know, you don't want to be like, if you really want to desire that team, that you're not going to say, bring me in as a backup. No. If I'm that shit, put me as the main quarterback.
You better mellow that shit.
He basically said that as he was scratching his neck.
Yeah.
I'll be a backup.
I'll be
the best backup.
I'll be the best backup. I'll back up like nobody ever backed up before.
I'll back it up.
The fucking main quarterback comes out and he's out in the field. It's like, what are you doing? I got this one. This coach said it's cool. Coach has no idea. None whatsoever. What is he doing out there?
Somebody just tells somebody to back up. He's like, "What? You need me? You need me? I'm here. Back up."
No, I just said
no.
I just told him to
I'm
back
telling
up.
him to back
We
up.
need him to back up. For the back up?
I need you to back up too. Actually,
Just a few feet, 6 feet, regulation.
So you need me to back up to the backup.
All right, I'm here.
it's like the news reporter is about to go. Colin Kaepernick just put in an application to be a janitor of the 49ers.
I just want to play football, man.
Yeah,
I just play football.
He's
man.
holding a broom. I just want to play. I just want to be in the league.
I'll do whatever, man. I'll do whatever it takes. Oh man, you shot yourself in the foot, my boy. I don't know what to tell you. Niggas is waking up too. I see y'all. I you know what I want to point out? There is definitely a growing black young conservative that's come. I've seen them. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's just because my algorithms have changed now. But I'm seeing a lot more younger black folks like, nah, I'm not rocking with this shit. You know what I mean? They have actual conservative content. So,
Like on, what do you mean?
no, just like on media, like YouTube and shit like that.
Oh, like what do you mean? Like in pertaining to Kaepernick?
Yeah, like they don't rock with this shit. You know what I mean? Like
This way of thinking?
Yeah, that way of
I'm
thinking.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
So.
I've seen a couple black conservatives popping up doing content now. So
that's important.
Yeah,
that's
definitely,
what we really need more of.
Yeah.
We need representation.
Maybe we need to contact some of these people, build a little network. Maybe that's what saves YouTubers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's start reaching out.
Reaching out.
Yeah.
Play
Definitely.
a reach out song. You got that
Media
mic.
love
We
black
are
people
the
with
world.
voices.
We all hold hands.
Yeah. We are the children. Mike still don't know what the fuck he was doing there.
It wasn't even Michael that wrote that.
Yeah, but Michael was still looking at him as in disgust.
Lionel Richie wrote that.
Lionel Richie. Yeah.
Lionel Richie getting money out here. Don't fool you. Still pimping.
I don't remember if there's anything else relevant. Let's just play a couple seconds more and then we'll.
Yeah, if I have to come in as a backup, that's fine. But that's not what.
Look how he looked at him.
I forgot that he was accepting a backup position.
Look how he looked at him when he said that. He wasn't even certain.
Yeah, man, whatever.
Yeah. It came off my tongue, but I don't believe it.
They could.
That's how you know somebody's not accepting it when they answer their first word is
You believe that?
I
don't know.
Is that a yeah? It's just a sound.
I need like a yes or a no. Not working.
Oh, shut up, bitch.
Where are you going? Are you going somewhere? I wasn't even moving.
That shit went bonkers.
Holy shit.
That's funny. All right, let's.
But that's not where I'm staying.
Kaepernick did secure one.
I knew it. I
just want to play.
I just want to play. I'll come in as a backup.
Y'all can take me off, but guess what? Though? I'm still good though. Check out my highlights.
Next time they if they let him back in and they release him from his contract, he's never leaving. He's just gonna still show up.
His fucking parking decal doesn't work anymore. He's like, guys, I need a new decal. You don't work here anymore.
He's
sir.
got like an old ass jersey on. It's not even the updated version.
Different brand on it. Terrible.
The numbers peeling off.
Oh man, high value black man.
Oh yes,
yeah,
definitely.
2017 meeting with the Seattle Seahawks, but he's heard nothing in the 5 years since. He's even reached out to each team and participated in numerous public exhibitions.
He wears the Muhammad Ali shirt. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
it's all signals. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Well, how many teams are in the NFL?
What is it, like 30 something?
Oh, okay.
I think around 30 something.
So that would have been like a good business week.
Listen, I can think of a few places that could probably use them. To be honest, they garbage anyway. Fuck it. The Jets, throw him on the Jets. See what he do.
Yeah, but
let it be an experiment.
32.
He reached out to
32.
all 32, and none of them want him.
Okay. You know how many people reach out to the NFL every day to get signed and they don't get wanted either?
Hey man, it's K-Pick. Who? You remember me?
Yeah, I'm the guy that disrupted your business
It's CK.
and threatened it. Let me back on.
He tries to be real casual. Hey, it's Carl.
It's Carl.
What's going on?
It's CK.
You got a lot of nerve calling me, Mr. Kaepernick. A lot of nerve, a lot of fucking nerve.
Oh, you still mad about that? Come on, man. Damn.
That's what I do, man.
Y'all be holding grudges, bro.
Hey, check this out. Check out how we can flip this though. Back up.
Oh, I hate the niggas, man. Shit.
Special teams. Think about it.
Think about it.
Cap. Special teams. Cap.
We could call it special cap. The cap special.
Cap, why are you in the field? We're not kicking the ball right now. Nah, Coach said I got this. I got this.
At the end of the game, the coach just tosses him his keys.
Check this out, Coach. I don't really even care if I'm on the field. I just want to say hike.
That's all I need to do, man.
He just wants to say break during the huddle.
I do think it would make the NFL look weak if they did that. I know their fan base; they're not going to do it. They could care. Listen, this is for every black person out there that thinks the NFL is racist. They may be racist, but one thing's for sure: they don't give a fuck about us because we ain't spending most money over there. You kidding me? Americans love their fucking football,
yeah,
and it transcends race. So that's why a lot of black people like it too. But at the end of the day, that's not where most of the money's coming from.
Oh, little crackers paying them blackies to play, man.
Yeah, very well too. Actually,
isn't it up to the teams of who gets to play, or is it the NFL?
What do you mean?
Like if somebody were to decide to pick up Kaepernick, could the NFL say no, we're not having that?
Yes.
Yeah, they could do that.
They could. Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's a company, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get let go of.
We extinguished this guy from playing, man. Fuck him.
But a team is technically free to pick him up if they wanted to. It would just be having to get it approved by the NFL.
By the NFL, right.
And that's why most of them aren't even going through it.
At the moment right now, NFL has no problem with them being picked up. Teams just don't fucking want him.
Teams don't want him.
Yeah. We're on to better and bigger things, dog. What are you talking about? Chargers going crazy.
And he's also like
Seattle going crazy. Denver going crazy.
He's up there in age too. I don't think they.
It's
like he's
it's
35 almost, I think.
Theater. That is all it is, bro. God damn it. He knows
wants
he
to
ain't
be
gonna
able
get
to
picked
go
up.
out there with the fro on and put the helmet over the fro. He wants that moment. He's not getting it. Suck our dick.
Yeah.
If you really want to play, go play ZFL or whatever the fuck they call it.
XFL?
XFL, yeah.
Go play
that
laundry.
shit.
Go play laundry bowl because you're a bitch.
Laundry bowl. God damn. All right, man. Can we get off this this football activist? I'm doing this shit for you. They always say that. They always say that.
The fascists.
You ain't never helped no nigga from the ugly corner. I know that. For sure.
And he was raised by white people. They saved your life, buddy.
Why do you hate them so much? You should be grateful.
That's what it is. There's that.
Because they didn't teach him his culture, man. They try to kill it, man. They try to.
No, he bought into that. He bought into that thing of like he was raised by white people, so that makes him not black enough. So now he feels like
I got to be more black. He's overcompensating for his lack of blackness.
There you go.
That he thinks he has,
and
he's still melanated.
He probably wasn't raised in the hood, right? He was probably raised in
I doubt that.
upper
Suburbs.
class neighborhood.
Probably.
Yeah.
High middle class, maybe.
Yeah, probably had all white friends growing up.
Yeah.
That's why it's like a struggle for him to talk in Ebonics.
It's the J. Cole of football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does kind of look like J. Cole a little bit.
They're all the same people at this point.
They all look alike.
Beige.
Beige.
Are we gonna do racist court?
Oh man,
Let's
we got
top
to
it
do
off on
racist
that.
court. God damn.
Nigga born in Wisconsin. The fuck out of here, bro. Milwaukee?
Milwaukee? Is that where he was born?
Yes.
Holy shit.
It's horde out there.
To his
cuz.
19-year-old whore mother who was white.
Whore mother?
Yeah.
Why do you have to call her a whore?
Damn.
She was 19.
Ah, okay, that kind of makes sense.
And they're
Oh, his real mother's white.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was adopted.
And some Nigerian.
Ah. As
Mm.
long as you got a drop. Just remember.
He was 5 weeks old and he was adopted by a white couple named Rick and Teresa.
Wow.
Rick and Teresa
Rick
picked
and
you
Teresa.
up, made you a football star. You fumbled the bag, literally.
I wonder what they think about all that. They probably think
they
it's
support
great.
him.
Yeah.
You know they support him. Come
Yeah.
on. Come on, Chris.
They
The
probably
money. They got
believe-
the money. They don't give a fuck. They're on a yacht somewhere. Like, oh yeah, Colin's great.
That's a good point.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? But yeah.
All right. Let's get to racist
The
court.
nigga played baseball?
All right, I'm done with this thing. Let's
He
get to
was in the major league draft and he was drafted 43rd round to the Chicago Cubs.
He's probably better off. He thought playing football would have been a blacker sport to play. I think that's what it is.
That's what it is.
He should have took a
Baseball
knee.
is too white for him.
Should have took a knee in baseball. Stephen A would be going fucking crazy right now.
That's true. And I don't think that's necessarily true, depending on what state he plays baseball in.
He would have passed for like a Dominican.
100%.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I know Black Papi at Dominican.
Dominican. All right.
In an overly sensitive society, racially based comments are considered to be especially outrageous. On the Misfit Nation podcast, the dedicated broadcasters who investigate these ridiculous and sometimes hilarious obscenities are members of an elite squad known as the Racist Court. These are their stories.
Damn.
Oh, you suck.
Damn.
Well, we're back.
No music, I guess. I guess that's what happens. That's what happens when you don't do racist court.
That's
a long time.
I got you. Bum, bum, dun, 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 dun.
Keep going. I'm gonna do the guitar.
Yeah.
Welcome to Racist Court.
Yeah, there we go.
We got it.
Little unorthodox today, but it's okay. It's okay.
All right, so Blaze, you actually brought this one to our attention.
Yeah, I think
3. Sorry, go ahead.
3 what?
He already called it. Well, the reason I said this is
Just
because
looking.
this guy looks familiar, so I wanted to bring in your
Frankie Muniz,
how can I
but
say
it's
this?
not him.
How can I say this? I wanted to bring in your Caucasian point of view to see if maybe you recognize this guy from some sort of program. To me, he looks familiar. I can't really tell. The things that he was saying, I mean, they edge on racist. I might think some of it is a little off, a little cheeky, if I might say.
Off base?
Yeah, a little off base.
Patrick Howley, I never
He
heard
looks
of
like
him.
Frankie Muniz. That's probably why you think.
Maybe.
All right, let's hear what he what he has to say.
Sure.
This award show was really kind of a train wreck. There was
He kind of looks like the father from Modern Family.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me set this up more. He's going to be talking about the Country Music Awards and how it was a little too black for him.
Gotcha.
Is he in a church?
From what I get, he kind of has a preachy kind of way about him.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he was a preacher.
South Baptist.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to do some research on him.
Southern Baptist preacher.
Yeah.
Patrick Howley.
Procrastination Station, this channel not getting super chats. No,
reporter.
this is our backup channel. We're not monetized yet. So help us get to 1,000 on this channel.
Yeah, we can get those super chats.
And then we can get the super chats going.
100%.
And then we'll have a legitimate backup channel. Thank you for asking, though. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
Patrick.
Holy shit.
All right.
Howley. What do you got before you play the video? Are we going to, but wait, should we dilute the conversation?
Yeah, maybe we should
Pollute
hold
the
off.
conversation?
Let's hear what he says first.
All right, let's hear what he says.
And then we'll get it. I don't know like how you looked at me.
One
Are
of
we
us like,
treading in the territory?
I don't know. Maybe this guy might be a piece of shit.
Bad territory here. All right, let's hear it. Well, this is what racist court exists for.
Yeah.
Everybody gets their day in court.
Let's get the evidence up.
No matter who they are.
a chick who was co-hosting it, and they said that she tested positive for the Rona. So let's take a look last night.
Oh,
I don't know who this black guy is who's hosting it. It's supposed to be country music. No offense.
Anthony Mackie, you fuckhead.
You fuck it. That's a Falcon.
Now I see how you feel now, all you Brits.
Bitch ass.
Well, what does Anthony Mackie have to do with country music? Like, what's the reason
Maybe
he's
he
there?
likes country.
He's Hootie's cousin.
He's Hootie's cousin.
Yeah.
All right, maybe. Cowboy Troy's like nephew or something.
Darius Cook's
Darius
brother.
Ruckus.
His brother.
But I don't think Well, no, go ahead, play it.
All right, let's continue.
Of hip hop and basketball. You know what I mean?
Wait. I missed that.
He going crazy.
It's a little dicey.
I don't know who this black guy is who's hosting it. It's supposed to be country music. No offense. I mean, y'all have hip hop and basketball. You know what I mean? It's like, just fly with your flock, bro.
You're supposed to say no offense before you try to.
Did this faggot say fly with your flock?
Fly with your flock, bro.
flock. All right, that's one piece of evidence right there. Everything
Stay
else,
away from me, nigger. You should have just said that.
So far, everything else I was sort of agreeing.
You were
with.
on board
because I'm kind of looking like why is he there? I think it's a logical question.
Why
Like,
not?
what's his connection to country music?
He could just be hired by the Country Music Awards to host it.
Okay.
He's a black guy that likes country music.
Maybe that's the answer. Why can't I ask the question?
He's also
though?
a great paid actor now because of Marvel.
Yeah, true.
But what does that have to do with country?
He's a big draw.
We're talking country.
Country probably endorsed a lot of Marvel soundtracks. It's probably country and Marvel soundtracks. Yeah.
And what soundtracks? All I hear
100%.
is Kendrick and fucking.
Nah, come on. That's Black Panther.
You only hear
Stop it.
Black Panther.
Yeah,
That's the only
stop.
movie you
And
ever
like
watched.
90s rock music. That's what they use.
no.
I never heard country music in a.
Some of those could be
How many
produced by a
Marvel
country
movies have you
studio.
seen, Chris?
Not all of them.
All right. All right, there you go.
You've seen all of them. You can't even think of one. Carrie Underwood,
I
something.
don't pay attention to
Carrie
the music.
Underwood.
I pay attention to the theatrics.
There was probably a few. I can tell you for 100%. What was that one with the chick that did horrible? There was some country music in that one.
Black Widow?
No, not Black Widow. Black Widow was alright.
Externals.
All right, let me ask you a question. If what's a good, Steven Tyler from fucking Aerosmith hosted the Hip Hop Awards. No, that's not fair because that's
No, that's
Jimmy Fallon.
We love Steven
Jimmy
Tyler.
Fallon.
No, you don't.
Doing VMA Awards.
Who don't love Steven Tyler?
That VMA is anything though. That could be anybody
Video
hosting
Music
that.
Awards.
That's not a specific genre.
So because it's country, it has to be. Well, not has to be, but it's preferably looked upon as a burly white gentleman.
No, not even.
Okay.
I'm saying if like Darius Rucker was hosting it, nobody would question that.
I got you.
Yeah. It's why is he hosting it? And I'm saying I think the reason why I think this guy's pointing out, and I'll continue playing in a second, is, this whole thing that you can't have all white anything. And if it happens to be all white people, even if it's not all white people, just because it's country music,
and he wasn't
they're
the
going to
only
go
host.
after it.
You would?
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
Wasn't the only host.
Listen, man, y'all still got hockey.
Kelsey Ballerini was also a host.
All right. What if Bryan Cranston was hosting the Source Awards?
Bro, you know how hard that would be? Are you
That
kidding
would
me?
be dope. But
that's only because I know him.
No. Don't you? Yeah, because you know him as the Breaking Bad guy.
Right,
but when you like question, like, wouldn't there be a like a thing of like, why is he hosting it? Like, that doesn't make sense.
I think there's definitely a question that can be raised. So I have to agree with you there.
If it was like a comic now, if Chris Rock was hosting it, I think it'd still be a weird kind of thing. But
it's still a comic.
It's a comic, so it'd be like, okay, I get it.
If The Rock was hosting it, that would make sense, right? It's The Rock.
You know what?
Music.
I would actually buy that because
he also presented award the year before.
The Rock?
No, Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie.
Oh, so
all right, maybe he's a country western fan then,
or maybe he's
I don't know.
the person they hired, and that's who they just been using.
All right.
It could
Let's.
And they say they have long histories of bringing actors to share the duties of being a host.
Yeah, but what actors?
They just throw anybody
It's
up there.
actors, bro.
Idris Elba gonna host next year.
Hold on. No, because there is a thing of like they're gonna bring out certain people for certain kinds of award shows.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're questioning why is this guy here, I don't think that's necessarily racist. This guy's making it a racial thing, but I think it's more of like I question it like why it's weird to see him.
It's just weird
there.
to see him.
Yeah.
It's a little off-putting. Sure.
If Dog the Bounty Hunter was hosting it, I'd be like, oh,
that
makes sense. Yeah.
Gotta stay off the ice, brother.
The ice, brother. All right.
Be like the melanated people invented country music. We was making country music in Wakanda before Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard done stole the black man's country music. It's like, all right, bro. It's so angry. There were so many black people there, sorry to say, but like so many black celebrities who have nothing to do with country music, and it's like,
all right, so who are you?
So there can't be fans to come and what? Like
that's what I'm saying. Who are you to tell me I can't be a
show?
country music fan because I'm black?
All right, hold on.
Come on.
Hold on. Let it play, and then
All right,
we'll break it down.
Hey, no disrespect to the
that
Funky
don't mean
Brothers
you can't suck my
of music. I love Earth, Wind, and Fire, Run DMC, etc. But I mean, like, country music's different. Country music's different. It's not Wakanda.
He sounds like a little bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
First of
I
all,
don't mean to attack him.
First of all,
He
he's
sounds
our
like a little
age,
bitch.
just to let you guys know.
Is he really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He looks 50. God damn. Cottage cheese.
I think it's because we live in Florida.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He definitely lives in a blue state.
Florida keeps your age down a little bit.
It's all the sun
You're
down.
gonna get really
I'll let
sad
you
when
get-
I read this bio of this guy.
All right, read it out.
Yeah,
let's do it first because I want to see if that changes our mind in any way.
Well, I'm going all the way. I'm saying first degree racism. It was cool when you said, "Why are you here?" But then it was the adding on to the things. And just who are you to tell me? That's like Joe Biden. Who are you to tell me who I can vote for based on because I'm black? And who are you to tell me that I can't go to an award show or that I don't belong at an award show? It's because I have the Source Awards or whatever the fuck you think that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? It's just don't tell me what I enjoy. And I don't have a dog in this race. I fucking loathe country music. But
well, yeah, no, I get you. I don't think that's the argument he was making. I mean, look, the thing that I think was the most
words
egregious.
matter, and that's what he
Hold
said.
on. I think the most egregious thing that he said was the "stay with your own flock."
Yeah,
that's where everything else to me wasn't that bad. I think it was like borderlining truth.
Did I bring you back to the '60s when he said that?
What? Stick with your own flock.
Stick with your own flock.
I don't know what he meant by that. I'm gonna only have to assume it's racial.
Okay.
Because he brought up later it's black people and blah blah blah. So, sure. I don't think it's racist to question why there's so many black people at a country music event, only because of this. The times we're in, we know they're just throwing black people anywhere just because they don't want white people to take up any space, right?
Okay.
So it's putting white people on edge, where it's like, why can we question why can we still question Eminem being in hip hop? You know what I mean? And being a guest in hip hop, and then we can't question why there's actors that have nothing to do with a country western kind of thing.
That's a fair point.
Especially
now
because
you're going to the BET Awards. Now you're going to see a Jack Harlow. You're going to see all them other little white boys in those.
That's true.
Little Pump, Little Zane, all of them are in the stand now. So and no one's sitting there asking why they're there.
I think they are.
No, because they're getting nominated.
Nobody's asking where Jack Harlow is dope too.
They're getting
Nobody's
nominated.
asking where
You know what I'm saying?
He's there's talented people and there's untalented people, but nobody's asking why they're there.
But there's a difference between this. Most black people don't give a fuck about country music. I don't believe there's this large sect of black people that love country music. I think it's a small sect.
There's a wave of black people now that do listen to it because of how many black artists that came out to do it. Lil Nas X started that shit. Now
Because
there's black
racist.
people interested.
Yeah, well, not because they're racist, because they made a different kind of music. It's not even country music. We
No,
can
but
get into that
they
argument.
fell into art because even Tortuga that went out along a few weekends ago, it was mad black people out there respecting the culture of country and rock and shit just because they introduced it again, I guess, into the hip hop culture.
Okay,
sure.
So let's get down to brass tacks. What is your verdict before you read what you have to read, or is what you have to read tainted your verdict?
No, my brass is already from when this man's like flock your own flock, bro. Like,
Okay.
Like, as soon as he said that, that was a pretty red flag.
It's a pretty big one.
Just fly your flock, bro. Like
I'm going first for that line.
Okay. Yes.
Everything else was third.
What's third? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if we're gonna have to like bring it to like what's the worst charge, then I have to go first for the
first.
All right, Wunda. So what do you got?
Okay, Hallie's been reporter for the.
I bet you they call him a white
The
nationalist.
Breitbart's News Network in Washington, D.C. The Washington Free Beacon, the Daily Caller. He previously served as an assistant editor on the American Spectator. His work appeared on the Wall Street Journal, Natural Reviews, and Sean Hannity. All right. In January of 2017, he left Breitbart and started a far-right website, Big League Politics. He's been criticized by his style of journalism.
Yo, fuck this
and
smug.
Wait, what was it? I missed that part.
He's been criticized for his style of journalism and satire. Right Wing Watch has described Howley as a racist, anti-Semitic, anti-vaccine conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, well, I'm considered all the same
Yeah,
things.
that's why I might have to change my shit to 3.
I might have to go all the way to 3.
I might have to let him go, to be honest. I'm keeping it a beam.
I might have to get in contact with him.
Just because he's right wing, far right doesn't make it right to say flock with the fuck.
Nah,
that.
yeah.
First.
I'm being satirical. That's the kind of satire he should try. Not
2019, Howley broke the news of a blackface and KKK costume photograph in Georgia.
Oh, he goes all the way.
Ralph Norman's medical school's yearbook after receiving a tip from a concerned citizen.
Hold on, let me play devil's advocate here. Could he have been being sarcastic with the whole thing?
I mean, that kind of just the whole. If they're describing him to be,
I don't give a fuck
satirical.
what they're describing him as.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They made it seem like he was doing it in a comedic way. So if he meant it to be funny, it's still racist. But can I really be mad at it? I make racist jokes all the time.
Do we have to make it all
He's not a comedian.
third?
He's a reporter.
No, that's not the rules.
You should still have the right to say funny shit. You know what I'm saying?
He's not. Is he even reporting right now?
I don't know what he's doing.
He's doing a show. It's host.
He's a content creator.
Not reporter.
He's a reporter.
Well, that might be his profession, but he's hosting a show here.
He did that shit off
Just
of
because
Movie
you
Maker.
could go pull, he pulled out his camera and put host and hosted some crazy coming on to do a review of the fucking country show, ranting about why is there a black host.
See, you're making it about his occupation. I don't think that's relevant. I think it's what is he saying?
He's
What's
making
the context?
Anthony Mackie's things an occupation too. He's a fucking actor that's getting paid to be a host.
Yeah, but that's not relevant
which
to
all other
what
country
his
stars
No,
do.
no. You're conflating because he's commenting on that. I don't give a fuck what the commenter's occupation is.
It seems like he's doing a reaction video. Is that not what he's doing?
Yeah, it's for entertainment purposes. That's my point. I don't know if maybe it is, maybe it's not. But if we're gonna read the entire thing around the one thing, maybe we're just being sensitive about that one line.
About that one line. That's what I want to avoid because I want to give it to him. But if he doesn't deserve it because he was trying to be funny, I gotta let that slide because I say a lot of racist shit.
But we read all the funny stuff.
Try to be funny
around it, and then that one line is the thing that hit us.
Like,
so is it that he just went too far in that one line and we're being sensitive?
Maybe. Are we just judging it off our sense of humor?
Maybe.
I wasn't offended by anything.
Because
I
think the narrative is, even though y'all are agreeing to it, it's kind of shifting because of his purpose.
Well, I don't know if
what do you mean?
Like, as soon as it was now, that's his style of journalism and satire. It's now, oh, well.
No, I read satire at the beginning. That's why I gave most of it third. And I gave the rest of it, that one line, the one. But now I'm thinking, are we being fair if we're reading everything around it as satire?
The only reason I'm having conflicting thoughts is because I've said some shit too. So now the whole flock thing. I mean, for his brand, his fans probably don't give a fuck about anything that he says. For that kind of thing, for him to say, I'm pretty sure. Once I realize that part,
that's the part. Does he have fans? Is he just someone that's going on?
You made this, there's somebody watching.
I don't think any of that is relevant though to the whether or not it's a racist comment. Like whether or not he has a lot of fans or what his occupation is while he's not doing this.
If it's all for satire and jokes, then he's doing it for somebody.
Yeah, but he could have no fans and we're still watching the same thing. I think it's just that's not relevant to whether or not it's
fair enough. I don't know. I'm conflicted.
You know what? Let's play it back one more time.
Sure.
And then we'll make our final verdicts right off of that.
Really kind of a
traitor. Hold on, before you play that, in the chat, let us know, what do you guys think? Is it 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah, we got a couple verdicts in here already, I think.
All right, cool. We'll get into that.
We'll get to them. Yeah.
Correct. There was a chick who was co-hosting it, and they said that she tested positive for the Rona. So let's take a look. Last night. I don't know who this black guy is who's hosting it. It's supposed to be country music. No offense. I mean, y'all have hip hop and basketball.
Nah, fuck that. I don't like the cut of his jib.
No, I'm not asking you if you like him or not.
I'm playing.
Just fly with your flock, bro. Not against you, but you're up here being like, the melanated people invented country music.
I don't know. It kind of, that
Is he
line
saying that?
kind of went into a bit.
But did he say that?
That's what I'm saying. Did he say that, or was that something? Because if that's something he made up in his head, now we have projecting. So that's
no. I think he's doing a bit. Like going into we do it all the time where we do the woke voice.
Okay.
I think that's what he was doing. You know what I mean, right?
I get what you're saying about the woke voice part, but he's
I can't get jiggy with it. And I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe this is my biases as a black guy. But fuck that. I like the way he was talking.
Listen.
He was talking real spicy.
Do black people not always bring up, we invented country music?
Yeah, because it's true.
Okay, so then he's making a satirical parody.
But did he do it?
Of the truth.
But did he do it?
I think it matters.
It's irrelevant. He's making up his own joke.
Because he's making up his own joke.
Yes.
Nah.
Why do you think
we can never call it racist then. No. They're going to make up jokes like we're. It's his opinion of what a joke is from what. It's
no, because I'm not saying it's not racist. I'm talking about the degree. But tell me why you think it's not a joke. I guess. That's not the question I was going to ask, or why is it relevant whether or not Anthony Mackie actually said that or not? It's actually less funny if he really did say that.
If he really did say that.
It'd actually just be true if he said it at that point. It wouldn't be meant to be said. So that's why it would be less funny.
It would almost be more racist because you're putting the voice, I guess.
It's going into, I don't know, I guess in the phase of why is he the host? He's going to go up there and do this. And he's not doing it at the moment. It's just like you're ranting about it. What are you doing the reaction for at that point? Because I get the comedy, but it's just it just I don't get the matchup with it. I guess it's not.
It's not your brand of humor.
No, it's my brand of humor. I do it better. I guess that's that's probably my cup of tea right now. It's been done better.
I'll give you that. Yeah. It's not the best joke. It made me laugh. It made all of us laugh, really. Well, it made me and Blaze laugh.
I chuckled, but you do it better.
Yeah, was it the greatest? No. I mean, but
okay.
That's for a rant, I mean, it was silly.
But it's not when it's silly and it's not funny. It's racist.
Nah, I don't think that's fair. Because if me and him found it funny, then Does it? Because then we're basing it off of the subjectivity of humor.
Now, I can think that something is racist and still find it funny.
But can't you find something that's not funny, but also go, I could tell he was trying to make a joke?
Yeah.
Even though I didn't find it funny.
I can see both ways. I can see it that way, but I can also see it like, it could be racist, but be
look, but what do you think he's doing?
To me, this is why it's conflicting, because it could be him being racist and it's funny. You know, that's why this one's conflicted for me, because it could be, but it's still funny.
I'm switching mine. I'm going 2, and I'm staying 2. All right.
Okay.
I'll downgrade from 1. Maybe I was a little too harsh with the new information. I can see how that happened, but the joke didn't land, and for me, the joke at least had 3 means if he was accepting it.
I'm retracting. I'm going 3rd.
I'm still confused if this is supposed to be a joke or if this is supposed to be a rant.
I don't know. Yeah.
If it made us laugh.
A rant could make us laugh, but it's still a rant. Us laugh. It's still what the purpose of that was.
I think the way he's talking, it's obviously sarcastic. Like the way he's doing his cadence of
I don't know his work either, so I don't know if what's his emotion on it.
Maybe. Well, what are you reading here? What are you reading off of the surface?
I read it. It's more of it started off a reaction, but it went into a rant. Like, all right, first joke, roll it, black guy, cool, boom, keep it rolling. Just kind of just kept going on it. Next joke, still on that one. Next joke, still on. All right, so now it becomes a rant. It's no longer just the.
So what are you going on?
I'm going 2.
Going 2?
Yeah.
I
can't give it 1 because of it's not meant to be like. Fuck
he's not saying go kill black people.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm downgrading. I'm staying with 2.
All right, so two 2s and a 3.
Yeah, let's see what we got in the comment section.
Okay, when someone says no offense, they're almost 100% chance that there will be offensive. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the Coquito with his promotion.
Oh, Coquito's back. Wow.
He's actually promoting the show we're on with him tomorrow. We'll promote that after this. So.
Okay.
I don't like the cross swords, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to find give us a straight.
When someone says no offense, there's 100% chance that they will be offensive. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was there any?
It doesn't mean even when they put that disclosure, doesn't mean they just bearing the next person's sensitivity. You know what I'm saying when you say that. So that doesn't really necessarily mean I'm about to be racist, so I'm going to say this as a disclosure.
No, I think what he was doing was he was using the no offense as a punchline. Like, I'm being offensive, but I'm saying no offense.
But no offense.
Like, I think that's how I took it anyway. You know, when you say something really horrible and then you go, no offense.
No offense.
So that automatically turns into a 3 at least with the no offense.
That's what I'm saying. I think there was a lot of joking. I'm sure he probably thinks a lot of that, but
he definitely thinks stick with your flock.
See,
you don't just wake up one day and be like, you know what, I'm gonna say.
I'm taking it this way. He's making a joke, but doing it in the way that black people make jokes about white people. So he's kind of doing the here's the shoe on the other foot now. You're at our event, so to speak.
Make a really good lawyer. I'm sticking with 2. Final judgment.
Can't be y'all event if we made it. Oh, we taking it back, baby.
Oh, here it is. But I don't think he is actually racist, but
racist.
But he doesn't tiptoe around these subjects.
Do you listen to what we're saying nowadays? He's not racist, but he's
you got look. It means
that's where we're at.
If you don't say it twice, that means it ain't true, bro.
That means he ain't full, but he still is. So okay, I'm just gonna start putting the 1-drop rule in racist.
That's when you go. Oh,
if you're racist,
he racist.
Oh, he racist. Yeah, he racist.
1-drop rule racism now, guys. We got to. We can't do that. We can't start playing that kind of games, bro. We're tiptoeing it on a dangerous shit where we start saying racist, and racist.
Yeah, but that's not our fault.
It's not our fault. We gotta stop. We gotta stop with the narrative.
Because I'm a racist, but I'm not racist.
But you're not racist. No.
Yeah.
No, we're racist.
See, it fits.
We're racist.
Definitely racist.
We just tolerate people.
Oh man, I love everybody of every color. nationality. Not Creed though. Fucking Creed.
I'm not going down that far.
Yeah, fucking Creed though. Definitely not.
Fuck a Creed.
Yeah, I'm not subscribing to whatever lifestyle changes you want to make.
It's a good point. A creed is like a whole nother.
Yeah.
What's a creed?
That's like a life.
That's the way that somebody lives. If you take a creed.
Oh, that kind of.
Yeah.
That's what you mean.
Assassin's Creed.
I
know that's
get
what we
what
all
creed
thought.
meant. I get what creed meant. I thought,
That's what we all thought.
I thought it was a new gender and shit. You know, we live in a fucking wacky world here.
Oh man!
Don't call me Blaze. I'm Creed.
No,
I'm from
conformity.
Creed.
All right.
You guys wanted us not to conform, and here we are not conforming. And you guys are mad at me. That's not what we meant.
All right. At racist court. Beautiful. Is there anything else? Are we getting out of here?
Man, I think we done, man. That's enough free content for y'all.
Yeah, we went on way later.
Free content on the whack page.
On the whack page. Get this, get this page popping, man.
Get this shit popping.
Share
Help
this
us
shit
get
to
it
your
popping,
people.
baby.
We have 5 watching though, so I appreciate y'all watching out there, man, on our page, man. That means you hit the notification bell. But what we would like you to do at this point is comment and share our shit.
Yes.
Definitely.
Please.
Yes, please
Definitely.
share our shit. And go over to Rumble.
Helps us out bigly.
Bigly.
All right, yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna be on with Alex Coquito.
Akiki.
He says can't wait for tomorrow for Toxic Avengers 4 watch along. Now I didn't know about this.
Toxic Avengers 4.
What
is
is
talking
that?
about? Are we watching a movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is the one he was talking about this whole time to you, man. That said you'd enjoy it.
No, I didn't know it was a watch along. I thought we were just gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we didn't actually want to watch anything with you, Alex. We'll definitely do some commentary.
I guess we could.
Don't be a dick. Y'all already said yes.
I said yeah. Yeah, I'm not flaking.
Excuse me.
I'm not flaking on Alex.
Consider yourself, sir. Oh man, nah, but
I'm
yeah,
not an Avengers fan, so
No, it's Toxic Avengers.
what the fuck is the difference?
It's a totally different brand of movie, man.
Oh, it's not even
It's
superhero.
No, it's about some white lib racist cracker that
Oh,
you would love.
Okay,
that
maybe.
you would love.
Maybe I'll get into
I'm
that.
like, this guy's the perfect example. I've been looking for somebody like that. Okay.
This reminds me of somebody I know.
All right. Well, Alex, let me tell
They
you
made
like this,
they made
bro.
a biopic of me and didn't tell me.
Tell you like this, bro. That shit longer than 10 minutes. I'm out of here, Schwab.
How long is it?
I don't know. But I'm not going to watch a 30-minute movie with
You only
Alex.
giving Alex 10 minutes?
I fuck with you, though. I fuck with you, though, the long way. No, I'm fucking with it.
It's a reaction commentary. So I guess should we watch it first, Alex? Sorry, guys, we didn't set this up very well.
Well, welcome to another Misfit Nation meeting.
No, this is
we
Alex.
brainstormed earlier. Now we're planning.
This is straight from Alex Coquito Productions, my friend.
Yes.
This shit
So
put
it's
it all
nothing to
on
do with
him.
us.
Yo,
Put
it's
it
an
all on
hour
him.
and 50 minutes long.
Yo, Alex, check this out. Maybe I'll watch it. We can talk about it, but that's not a watch along, my
All
boy.
right, let's watch it first, and then we'll.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Are we gonna watch it tonight? I'll watch it.
I'll watch it. Where can I watch it?
Where can you find that?
what dark web you found that movie on?
Yo, we're so unprepared right now. It is too
Yo,
funny.
this man, honestly, he's been telling us to watch this shit for a minute, but who listens to who, right?
Yeah,
Really?
it's
All
true.
right. So sorry. Well, I'll make sure I'll watch it at least. I
Yeah.
won't put that on
Put
you
it
guys.
in the group chat. No, put it in
You
the
guys-
group chat.
you
I
guys
want to
gotta
talk
watch
about
it.
I'll talk about it.
Yeah. So we're not leaving Alex in the wind
It's
there.
a reaction commentary, so I'm guessing he wants our reaction to it as a commentary, so don't watch it.
Oh. See, I thought this whole time it was a superhero thing.
No.
And I thought you guys were gonna like talk
Toxic
about
Avengers.
that, and I'd sit in the back and relax.
You know, I just wanted to produce, man. I wasn't even really trying to work tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I got
I
you.
want to talk to Alex.
Nah, man, I fuck with Alex. And I
I'm
definitely
fucking
want
with
to.
you. I'm fucking with you.
Definitely want to fucking talk to him. But the
Yeah, let's get back on a channel that has 1,000 subscribers on it.
Yeah, let's get back to hating Alex. I miss those days.
you miss those days? Nah, I can't hear it.
I'm kidding,
You know what,
I'm
Alex?
kidding.
I'll give you as much time as you give me on my streams at Skrillkill on Twitch.
Oh,
It's
that's why you're so pro Alex.
LLKIIL.
Fucking dick.
You know, this is a little cross Cross pollination.
Are you gonna play this every time we just fucking don't do that shit?
Yo, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. Now keep this shit going. What is he talking about? Yeah, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, man. Skrillkill. SKRILLKIIL.
I'm
keep the hot streams.
I'm gonna bring a royalty-free beat next week.
Hot streams. Not monetized anyway. We don't give a fuck around here. Let's go.
Yeah, we heard we can't super chat on this one. I'm so sorry.
Wunda's gonna bring a future type beat.
I'm gonna bring a flash beat.
Arms.
Oh man.
All right. Look up the trailer for Toxic 4. Toxie 4. Is that our? Yeah, it's probably in this.
Toxie 4.
Toxic.
Toxic 4.
All right. We'll
check it out.
We'll check that out. Wonder, go ahead and.
You want to do a reaction to it right now?
Nah.
Oh, is that what he's saying? Do you want to?
Nah.
You don't have time?
We could determine it right now if we're gonna watch the show or not tomorrow.
If we watch the trailer, you want to watch the trailer?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's watch the trailer.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to watch the whole hour and 15.
No, I'm tired of y'all niggas.
Yeah, word up.
Trying to get in
I hate y'all.
pussy.
Wonder, go ahead and give your plugs while I.
Oh yeah, you can follow me on IG, Getter, and Twitter at I am Wunda, IAMWUNDA. Wonderland dropping some new content pretty soon. I got some exciting news to put on there. Plus on trades.com, you could go ahead and pick up a Philly sock shirt. I was dead ass serious.
Socks.
They fucking suck. Or a heat one for free. If you follow tonight.
Heated for.
Is this it here? Citizen Toxie? The Toxic Avenger?
Hey, yo, what the fuck is that?
That one right there.
That's it?
That's the 4, yeah. That's 4 Roman numerals.
Yo, Alex, you better not have us watching some bullshit, bro.
All right, follow me, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter at Crishaun the Don, and Getter at Crishaun the Don on all social media platforms. Fuck 800-pound gorilla. Follow the show, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter at The Misfit Nation. That is it. Rumble and Odyssey.
Rumble.
ShopMisfitNation.com.
And Odyssey.
New drip.
ShopMisfitNation.com. We all got it on. Hey,
Drip.
fucking commies shutting us down.
Yeah.
That's who we're stopping.
Got to.
All right, go for it, he says. All right, let's see what this is about. We're going to be talking about this on Alex's show tomorrow.
So, Alex, the implications is all on you if this is some really, really gay shit.
I better see no trannies in this shit.
None.
I'm dead ass serious.
By the way, we're going to be on Twitch, so we're not allowed to say faggot or nigger. So that takes away.
Someone else is getting suspended tomorrow.
well, no. You can say nigga. I say it all the time. Just don't say ER. Well, you might not be able to say. Just say nigga, because we're black. You can say whatever on Twitch.
Somebody getting suspended. I ain't saying who.
Who? I won't be present for that. At least not as Skrill. Coming as Blaze. Ain't touching my channel.
Well, just don't bring up the gays or the blacks, and I'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
They better have no gays or blacks in the movie. We'll be good.
We'll be fine.
Fuck.
You know my lines.
You know how we get down.
No, we'll be good. We'll be good.
Speak for yourself.
We'll try.
Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Hurst.
This is terrible
old.
already.
It's old.
Yo, I saw a Sega Genesis game that started like this too. I don't know which one though.
I don't mind old stuff.
Years ago, a legend was born, idolized by every man, desired by every woman.
This was a new release in Puerto Rico. They just got it.
And won every
Oh my God, the graphics!
And now he's returned to face his greatest enemy, himself.
Cells have eyes?
Oh my God! It's the Toxic Avenger! Charleville's favorite hideous uniform creature of superhuman size and strength!
Whoa.
Did he just crush his head with 2 books?
Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
You've gone power mad.
It is so.
The evil version of me?
Yo, Wonder where you go.
What is this? All right, Wonder.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, man. Hey, make sure you follow us on the Misfit Nation podcast.
I think he's really leaving too.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's leaving.
Bye, Wonder.
See you later, bro.
That's not on.
It's a brick wall!
I've assembled the only team capable of bringing him in.
Is that Ron Jeremy? Oh, fuck out of here, Alex. I'm not watching this.
Where's that?
Kick him!
It's Ron fucking
Oh, it is
Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
Dolphin!
Why are we watching this?
NYPD!
Yo. Oh, what the fuck? No. Did you just see that? Bro, Alex, no. Alex, no. I'm not watching this, bro.
I'm lost. Why would he think we would like this?
Smart ass punk!
You're pregnant with 2 babies.
2 babies?
From what appears to be 2 completely different fathers. And that's preposterous!
Bro, are those the babies in the womb?
It looked like it.
I'm the daddy now.
Bro, you might want to just stay gone. Was she
you-
getting raped?
You missed a lot, but I can't explain any of it.
Oh my god!
What the hell is going on here?
I feel you.
What's the point of this?
Just show me, bro. How do you exit shit?
You wanna?
First time ever.
You wanna end it?
But God fucking damn it, I'm in. Hey, I'm ending this shit, okay? I'm ending it. What button do I press?
Yo, what the fuck is going on? Nah, bro, come on, bro. Get this shit off the screen, bro. Get this bullshit off the screen, Alex.
What is the why? It's right here.
If you want to listen to the full audio version of our show, go over to Apple Podcasts or Podbean. That's misfitnation.podbean.com.